Good evening and welcome to Spirit Lake High School. We're getting set for Lakes Comp and the live video stream at explorecabogie.com. I'm Jason Jacobs, Matthew Grisham, the video engineer, Mary Trainer, our audio engineer this evening. Happy to have you along for Estherville-Lincoln Central at Spirit Lake. And I always enjoy the ELC Spirit Lake matchups. They're always a lot of fun. Big crowds, huge ELC crowd, huge Spirit Lake crowd on a Friday night. Should be a lot of fun here between these two squads. Let's talk about Estherville-Lincoln Central first. And man, there's so much to say about this ELC team. 18-2, they're 8-0 in Lakes Conference play. And if they win tonight, they outright win the Lakes Conference on the girls' end of things. There's still a chance they could finish for a tie should they lose this evening. But this ELC team just really playing well, coming off of a 58-22 win against Storm Lake and a 52-39 win against a good Spencer team and a 54-34 win against a really good Cherokee team. Spirit Lake, man, the improvement year to year is definitely there, but the Indians are still searching for that big signature win, and they think that this might be the night that they can get one here tonight. Indians at 10-9, 3-5 in Lakes Conference play. They lost a close one over at West Suit. Really long road trip last night on an odd Thursday night ball game, and Coach Rogers says sometimes you just don't have it, and that was kind of last night. They lost a close game to that good Cherokee squad 54-43 earlier this week, so we'll see what happens tonight between the Midgets and the Indians. Had a chance to talk with the head coaches, Todd Rogers for the Indians, Don Martindale for the Midgets. Those of you on the video stream, take note, we won't have those interviews on the video stream tonight. We apologize for that, but we will have the contest a little bit later on there. For the audio of those interviews, you can flip on over to 103.9 FM. And our pregame show is sponsored by Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake. It's online at lakeshealth.org, and this is high school basketball on Campus Radio.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
We've heard it all. I could have swore the light was green, the deer came out of nowhere, my son thought the narrow pedal was the brake. But the reason you need auto body repair doesn't matter to us. What matters is we make your car like new, and the process is easy for you. This is Casey, Collision Center Manager at Okoboji Motor Company. We bring over 45 years of experience in our department, offer free loaner vehicles, free estimates, work with all insurance companies, and handle all the paperwork. When life happens and you need collision repair, know that you can count on us, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com. For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions. A good year academically and athletically.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared high-heat tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snappers, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
And we welcome you back to Spirit Lake High School, getting set for Lakes Conference girls and boys basketball tonight on KUOO. You can also watch on the live video stream at ExploreKaboji.com, at ExploreKaboji on YouTube, or if you've got a Roku or Amazon Fire Stick at home, download the free CF video channel. That's the letter CF in video. It stands for Community First Video. Download the free app on your Roku or Amazon Fire Stick. Watch all games live or on demand with the CF video channel on that Roku or Fire Stick. ELC and Spirit Lake. Let's go through the starting lineups for tonight. And the Midgets under Coach Don Martindale, 18-2, 8-0 in the Lakes Conference. They will go with a 5'7 senior, number 12, Caitlin Tendall. A 5'6 junior, number 14, Jordan Stokes. 5'6", 22, J.C. Anderson. 5'5 freshman number 23, Haley Stokes, and a 5'10 senior number 44, Jaden Nichols. For the Spirit Lake Indians and head coach Todd Rogers, they are 10-9 on the year, 3-5 in Lakes Conference play. They will go with a 5'9 junior number 5, Taylor Schneider, 5'5 senior number 10, Stella Donkersloot, a 5'8 sophomore number 11, Ella Turner, 5'10 senior number 12, Brooke Smith, and a 5'11 senior number 25, Molly Van Dyke. Those are your starting lineups for tonight's matchup between the Indians and the Midgets. Here is the high school schedule for February 4th, 2022. And on Y100 tonight, it's Storm Lake St. Mary's at Emmitsburg for girls and boys basketball. Other girl-boy doubleheaders include Cherokee at Spencer, Okoboji at Boyden Hall, Central Lyon at Sibley O'Cheaton. That should be a good matchup there. A couple of ranked teams in 2A. Unity Christian at Harris Lake Park, HMS at Trinity Christian, Sioux Central at GTRA, and Pocahontas area is at West Bend Mallard. That's the high school schedule for this evening. Also across the border, a good wrestling duel tonight. Jackson County Central is at Martin County taking on the Red Bulls, and those are two ranked teams in Minnesota wrestling-wise going after each other for the Big South Conference title, which is pretty exciting. We cover both of those teams on our family of stations, and they are wrestling tonight at 7 o'clock on Extreme Country 105.7. So there you go. We've got the starting lineups. We've got the schedule for this evening. It's ELC Spirit Lake, Lakes Conference basketball about to get underway here from Spirit Lake High School. What an outstanding crowd. And you know ELC's bringing the crowd with that 18-2 team, but Spirit Lake, very nice crowd as well. Two-minute timeout for the national anthem, and we will have our tip-off between ELC and Spirit Lake next on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com.
Stand if you are able. Remove your hat.
Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, O'Cheaton, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snapper's, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Pub 19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dine in or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
Welcome back to Spirit Lake High School. Lakes Conference girls and boys basketball tonight on KUOO and the video stream from ExploreKaboji.com. And for Estherville-Lincoln Central, Jaden Nichols. For Spirit Lake, Taylor Schneider for the tip. And we are underway at 6:17, and Spirit Lake controls the tip, and Ella Turner has it and races into the front court for the Indians. This guard court for Estherville-Lincoln Central is amazing. Indians into the paint, kick it out to Turner. Now they'll swing it around Donkersloot. And Stella puts it on the floor, now picks up the dribble, back out to Turner. Looking for a screen. Dribbles right side of the lane, back out to Smith. Smith, free throw line, gets away from the defense. Ooh, rolls around the rim, not bad. And we're going to have a fight for the rebound. Well, and it's going to be a loose ball picked up by Estherville-Lincoln Central into the front court. Haley Stokes, she doesn't want to waste any time, and she just twists and contorts her way to get a layup. And ELC leads 2-0. Turner into the front court, goes to Donkersloot in the corner, now back out to Turner. Tempo, as the coaches mentioned, will be a big part of this game. Up top, Schneider dribbles left side of the lane, and she gets her shot blocked. They say it goes off of her. So it'll be ELC basketball. That was good defense there by Nichols. And Haley Stokes, the 5'5 freshman. The sister's just as good, but she has been another just dangerous weapon for ELC this season. Now driving in there is Anderson. Skips it into the corner to Stokes. Stokes to Stokes. Here's Haley in the lane. Out to Anderson for three. And she connects. Spirit Lake trying to clog things up a little bit, and ELC made them pay that time from out beyond the arc. 5-0 Midgets. Indians go to Schneider. Schneider top of the key to Turner at the wing, into the corner to Smith. Brooke dribbles into the lane. Now skips it out. Turner for three. No. And, we got a battle there on the rebound. Nichols was able to just clog things up and keep Molly Van Dyke from going after that rebound. 5-0 ELC, 6 minutes to go, first quarter. And they go to Tyndall. Into the corner. Driving in is Stokes. That was Jordan Stokes. Now here's Haley Stokes, and she travels. There's the first turnover of the ball game. So Spirit Lake will inbound in front of their own bench, and here comes the press. And that's something that ELC's done all year, and there we go. Haley Stokes gets a steal and tries for the layup, doesn't get it, but gets her own rebound. That one is up and no good, but she's fouled. Free throws coming up. So the turnover, and now a foul called as well. It'll go against Ella Turner, her first, and 2 free throws coming up for 5'5 freshman Haley Stokes. And Haley Stokes, 17 points a game, makes the first. Stokes a 75% free throw shooter. ELC a 68% free throw shooting team. Another free throw is good for Stokes. 7-0 ELC. We are 2 minutes into this first quarter, and the Indians got to get it in. They do find Donkersloot. She'll race into the front court. Be careful, you're going to get it poked away. She wisely picks up the ball. Now a 3 attempt on the way for Smith, and she connects, and Spirit Lake is on the board. 7-3 ELC, 5:38 to go, first quarter. Here's Haley Stokes, goes to Tyndall into the corner to the other Stokes, and Jordan's 3 is no good, but an offensive rebound is in there, and then the ball gets tipped around, and Spirit Lake comes away with it. Now the ball is poked free on the other end, and ELC has a steal, and racing back in is Tyndall, and her shot is up no good, and Stokes with a rebound. Now it's Haley Stokes dribbling in left side, hands it back out. I think it's Tyndall again. Skip pass to Anderson, now over to the wing to Jordan Stokes, and back around to the left wing to Haley Stokes. Haley puts it on the floor, dribbles to the free throw line to the elbow, now loses the handle on it. Now we're going to have a loose ball, and Stokes will pick it back up, gets it over to her sister. Now a dribble in there by Anderson, and ELC travels with the basketball. They were kind of out of sorts there. That is their 3rd turnover already, but they do lead 7-3, 4:49 to go in the first quarter, and nice and easy is what the Indians want. They get it to Turner. She'll race into the front court, and then we're going to have a foul here on Estherville-Lincoln Central. It'll be a blocking foul here. That was a good job by Ella Turner of forcing that foul, and Jordan Stokes picks up her first, team foul number 1. For the Midgets, let's see, we're going to see Hillary Rushy for the first time tonight. Riley Yeager into the ballgame. And I think that's Bree Christopher who entered the ball game as well. Indians will get it in here, and a shot up no good by Schneider, and we're going to have a jump ball on the rebound. Possession arrow favors ELC. I liked the idea. Schneider just unable to connect underneath the basket. And the Indians will sub some players here for the first time tonight. We'll see Fran Travis check in here for Molly Van Dyke. And also Cam Sexton enters the ball game. 7-3 ELC, 4:43 to play, first quarter. And Haley Stokes brings it up for the Midgets. Top of the key. Dribbles right side, wants to take it herself, gets it blocked by Fran Travis. And Spirit Lake will outlet here to Smith. Smith guarded closely by Yeager. Gets it into the front court. Still just a two-possession game. Driving in here, Schneider sees the open lane, layup is good. 7-5 now, ELC. And here's Stokes, behind the back dribble, shot up in the lane, won't go. Offensive rebound for Nichols is there, and she's fouled on the putback attempt. And the foul will go against who? It's going to be Cam Sexton with her first, team foul number 2. 2 free throws coming up here, and it's Hillary Rushy, not Nichols there, that was in the paint picking up that offensive board, and her first free throw is good. Rushy is a freshman as well, 47% free throw shooter. I'm just amazed at how many young players are on this ELC team, and they're so good. Second free throw also good. They're going to be a force for a while here for Coach Don Martindale. Spirit Lake finds Turner, dribbles to the middle of the court, now over to Smith, does throw it at her legs, but Smith recovers, and she'll get it into the front court. 9-5 Midgets, into the corner to Turner. Now back out to Schneider to reset the offense with 3:50 to go. First quarter, Schneider at the elbow, back out to Smith at the wing. Now Brooke puts it on the ground, wanted to screen there, didn't quite get it. ELC, nice defense as they switch. Smith loses the handle on it. Back the other way comes Estherville-Lincoln Central, up ahead to Yeager. Ooh, and that will be a double dribble. She does get it off to Rushy. And now over to Christopher. Now behind the back dribble, Stokes in the lane. Shot up is too strong. Rebound will go to Schneider. And Taylor gets it ahead for Spirit Lake. Oh, she's in that dead man's corner against that press. And now here comes ELC with a steal. Should be a layup for Yeager, and is. Riley Yeager extends the ELC lead to 11-5 with 3:12 to go here first quarter, and Smith will just wisely take her time bringing it up the floor, and that's exactly what you want to do. Still really just a two-possession game in terms of 6 points. Here's Turner. Oh, and then Sexton and her miscommunicate, and there's the unforced turnover. Indians will bring Lindsey Grau into the game and return Stella Donkersloot, giving Turner and Schneider a breather. And what did ELC all do here? They brought a handful of new players. Anderson's back in. Nichols is back in. Here's Bree Christopher. Goes to Nichols at the free throw line. Now she'll dribble it back out. The senior shoots a 3. That is too strong. We have no rebound call here. It's going to end up Bree Christopher's. Jump ball called. Possession arrow favors Spirit Lake this time around. 11-5 ELC, 2:40 to go first quarter. And Smith to inbound for Spirit Lake. And got to find somebody. Does find Sexton. Now goes to Smith. Wisely races herself into that front court, and then he gets it poked free out of bounds. J.C. Anderson with good defense for Estherville-Lincoln Central. Spirit Lake will inbound under their own basket here, so at least don't have to face the press now. And again, if you can keep it at just a couple possession lead, they'll get it in here. Cam will shoot a 3. That one's going to be off the mark. Ball tipped around. ELC will come away with the rebound, and they'll come back the other way. And it's Anderson. Now to Jordan Stokes. Dribbles left side of the lane. Finds an open Yeager underneath, and one. What a great pass by Stokes. And Yeager lays it in. And the foul against Brooke Smith, her first. High school basketball on KUOO thanks to Okoboji Realty, your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee, and United Community Bank. Schneider is back into the game. So is Van Dyke. And also, who else? Check back in. Turner. Free throw coming up here for Riley Yeager, the 5'10 freshman. Another freshman on this ELC team. That one is not going to go, and the rebound will go to Molly. And Van Dyke outlets to Turner into the front court. 2:15 to play first quarter. 13-5 Estherville-Lincoln Central. Now here's Schneider. Goes to Donkersloot, to the wing, Grau, into the corner. They try to dish it down inside. Good ball movement, but it was good defense there by Nichols. Van Dyke gets it poked away out of bounds. So Turner will inbound here for the Indians. And finds Grau. Lindsay picks up the dribble and now gets it back to Schneider. Now to Van Dyke. Ooh, dangerous. Skip pass into the corner to Turner. And Ella will wisely dribble it back out and reset the offense with 1:50 to go first quarter. Indians could use a bucket here. Turner gets it poked free. Van Dyke will pick it back up, back out to Turner. Now they'll dish it back inside to Van Dyke. Van Dyke gets away from the defense and lays it in. Man, that was a strong effort there by Molly. Cuts the lead to 6. Jordan Stokes back out to Christopher. She'll dribble into the lane. Nice pass to Yeager. Poked free. Spirit Lake comes away with the steal. And out to Schneider, and Schneider lets everybody clear away, and now up ahead to Turner. They want to go to Van Dyke again, then said they'll skip it over to Donkersloot. She'll go to the free throw line and just hand it off to Van Dyke. Molly puts it on the floor, and she gets fouled here. And they're going to get Stokes. They say Stokes got her on the arm, and that's why she lost control that time around. And that'll be number 2 on Stokes. But just team foul number 2 for Estherville-Lincoln Central. They'll take Stokes out of the ballgame. Her sister will return, as will Caitlin Tendall. And they're going to get Nichols back in here as well. So Spirit Lake to inbound underneath their own basket, trailing by 6. They find Schneider. Taylor puts it on the floor, and that's what Coach Rogers said. Dribble with it. Now she picks up the dribble. Problem there. Here's Van Dyke on the baseline around the defense. Draws a blocking foul. Okay. And I think that's against Nichols. And it will be her first, team foul number 3. That was good ball movement there by Spirit Lake. And Molly with a nice strong power dribble underneath the basket there. Didn't try to go up with it, just tried to move around Nichols and draws the foul. And Indians will get it in here to Schneider. Schneider back out to Smith, who returns to the game for 3. Got it to go. Second tray for Brooke Smith, and we have a 3-point game with 50 seconds to go first quarter. 13-10 Midgets. Here's Haley Stokes to Anderson. Picks up the dribble, throws it over the head of Caitlin Tendall, who picks it back up. Now Tendall back over to Stokes. Stokes behind the back dribble into the lane, and she draws in traffic, and she's going to get a foul here. That's just very well done by Stokes. Drawing the contact. And who is the foul on? I didn't see the number. It's going to be against Cam Sexton, her second. Cam Sexton is not on the floor. Free throw is good for Stokes. That needs to be corrected. And the official knows it because they're taking an extra moment here. But who's it against? I think it might have been Smith, which that would be 2 on Brooke, but we're going to see what the officials come up with here. The second free throw is also good for Haley Stokes. She's 4 for 4 at the line and extends the lead back to 5 for Estherville-Lincoln Central, rather. Schneider will work her way to the Spirit Lake side of the court and does so. Now driving in left side, loses the handle on it, draws the blocking foul. And Caitlin Tendall's going to get a blocking foul. There was just enough contact there. The official says, yep. And I still don't know who they put that foul on. It'll be team foul number 4. Spirit Lake will inbound to Smith. Almost got it poked free, and then gets back over and back. Spirit Lake throws it away. 6th turnover. So it will be Estherville-Lincoln Central ball at half court. And Anderson will inbound here with 16 seconds to go first quarter. 5-point lead for ELC. Here's Stokes. And they'll go for a last shot. Rushy back to Stokes. This is Haley Stokes. Left side of the lane. Nobody picked her up, but she double dribbled. And that's the 5th turnover on ELC. And now 7 seconds for Spirit Lake to work with. Can somebody get away from the defense and break free for a layup maybe? 5-point game. They're going to try it. Nope. They're going to go in here to Schneider. 5 seconds. Schneider Got to get into the front court. 2 seconds. Oh, picks up the dribble. Van Dyke knows it. Throws it up. Ooh, almost gets the shot at the buzzer to go. Pretty good first quarter here in Spirit Lake. Estherville-Lincoln Central 15, Spirit Lake 10. Second quarter in a minute on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com.
Craig Newell and Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
15-10, ELC leads Spirit Lake as we start the second quarter of our girls game, and it's Haley Stokes with the ball for the Midgets, and she'll kick it out here to Tyndall. Now back up top to Anderson, into the Stokes, goes top of the key, shot fake Anderson, drives right side, floater off the glass, no, rebound will go to who? It'll be to Stokes, and she wants to go into the lane, spins around the defense, layup is there. Oh, Haley Stokes. Very talented freshman athlete. The guards for ELC, just can't say enough. Schneider goes to Van Dyke. Molly puts it on the floor in the lane. Now kicks it out here to Smith. Smith, long two on the way. Got it to go. Brooke has been solid tonight offensively for Spirit Lake. And the Indians cut that lead back to 5, 17-12, 7:09 to go first quarter, or first half I should say. Here's Tyndall for three. Too strong. Rebound will go to Spirit Lake. Don't got to fight each other, girls. And the Indians will outlet to Smith, quickly up ahead to Turner. Drives in, now inside to Van Dyke, and Molly gets it back out. ELC wanted a foul or a double dribble or something, and now Spirit Lake loses the handle on it either way, and back the other way will come the Midgets. And here's Tyndall. Tyndall driving in left side and going to get a foul here. They're going to say she was shoved. And that foul will go on Ella Turner. That's 2 there. They gave Van Dyke that foul, the Midgets. They want to inbound. Anderson finds Haley Stokes. Oh, gets away from her defender. Here's a long 2. A shot up, no. Offensive rebound, though, for ELC. And they'll kick it to Tyndall. Tyndall puts it on the floor. Now back out to Anderson. And 3 seconds in the lane, And turnover number 6 on the Midgets. Indians with 7 turnovers. It's been pretty even. 17-12 ELC. 6:29 to go until halftime. First time around, the Indians were able to hang in there through the first quarter and a half. And here they are, trailing by 5, a minute and a half into that second quarter. And this is Turner, goes to Smith at the wing. Now back out to Donkersloot, back over to Turner. In the corner to Schneider. And Taylor dribbles it out a little ways. Let's see what she can do here. Gets it back over to Donkersloot. Indians have been able to draw some fouls against ELC. Schneider working with it here. Gets into the corner to Turner. Now Turner back out with it. And Spirit Lake will dribble in here. And a wild shot won't go for Schneider, but she's going to draw that blocking foul. And that has worked tonight for Spirit Lake. And that's foul number 5 on Estherville-Lincoln Central and the second on Caitlin Tyndall. And 2 free throws in this case for Taylor Schneider, as that is a shooting foul. Schneider, a 53% free throw shooter. The Indians make 61% of their free throws. And this one, off the front of the rim, no good. Free throws were a problem against Cherokee earlier this week, where the Indians did not shoot real well, and Cherokee shot very well. In fact, that was the difference in that ball game. Another free throw here for Taylor Schneider. Spirit Lake could use this one. Cut that lead down to 4. And she gets it to go. 5:47 to go until halftime. And J.C. Anderson crosses the timeline for Estherville-Lincoln Central. They'll go into that left corner to Yeager. They'll go down inside. We're going to have a foul here. They went to Christopher, and Christopher was getting hugged by Stella Donkersloot, and that'll be a foul on her. Team foul number 6, the first on Stella. And Spirit Lake will see ELC inbound underneath their own basket. Christopher will do the inbounding. Finds Anderson, gets it inside to Nichols, tries to split the defense. Shot no good, but fouled. Free throws coming up. So now the Indians have picked up some fouls, and this time it's Taylor Schneider with her first. Free throw is good. That's Nichols at the line for Estherville-Lincoln Central. Our broadcast thanks to IGL Teleconnect and Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative. Nichols makes the second. Now the lead back up to 6. And that ties the largest lead of the game for Estherville-Lincoln Central. And Turner going to get a foul here. Trying to sneak in there was J.C. Anderson, got her on the arm. (19-13). And an inbound here to Schneider. Schneider just about loses it and does. ELC, who else? Haley Stokes lays it in on the other end, and a timeout by Coach Todd Rogers wants to chat things over. The largest lead of the game for Estherville-Lincoln Central at 21-13, and we will take a 30-second timeout. More high school basketball coming up on KUOO.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
21-13. Estherville-Lincoln Central leads Spirit Lake in Lakes Conference girls basketball. We have basketball tonight on Y100 with Storm Lake St. Mary's at Emmetsburg. And wrestling on Extreme Country 105.7. Jackson County Central is at Martin County Red Bulls. That's the Big South Conference title, 7 o'clock on Extreme Country 105.7. Sectional wrestling coverage tomorrow. We'll have 1A and 2A reports from here in Spirit Lake. Also, we'll have updates on what's going on in Estherville, Jewell, and Akron. Coverage at noon on Q102 tomorrow. And also Bogie Mammoth Hockey on the Explore Bogie live video stream tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Indians try to inbound here. ELC steals it away. There's another turnover, and a shot is up, and it's good for Estherville-Lincoln Central. And that was J.C. Anderson making that shot. Now the lead is 10. And that's not what Coach Rogers wanted to see happen out of a timeout, that's for sure. Here's Donkersloot. Under 5 to play first half. Inside here to Van Dyke. Molly off the glass, got it to go. The roll worked for Molly Van Dyke. And the Indians cut the lead back to 8. Now needs some defense here. 4:44 to go until halftime. Christopher puts it on the floor. Over to Anderson. Now out to Nichols. This is an NBA range 3, too strong. And a rebound. Who's going to get it? It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow favoring Spirit Lake. Score update from Y100. Ranked Storm Lake St. Mary's leading Emmetsburg 23-9. That's a halftime score. Smith to inbound. Got to find somebody, finds Van Dyke. Now that goes over to Donkersloot at the wing. Up top, Turner for 3. No. Can Van Dyke secure a rebound? She does, and a foul. Molly did a nice job of getting position and an offensive board and draws a foul as well. It's going to go against J.C. Anderson. That's her second. 8-point lead for Estherville-Lincoln Central. That's the 7th team foul on the Midgets. And a 1-and-1 free throw here for Molly Van Dyke. Van Dyke with 4 points so far tonight. Free throw is up and good. Another free throw coming up for Molly here momentarily. 4:13 to play until halftime. We thank State Farm Insurance agent Scott Troutman and Interior Sewing by Lisa for sponsoring. And Van Dyke makes the second free throw. The lead is down to 6. 23-16, 4:10 to go until halftime, and here's Stokes, dribbles in left side, now out for a three to Anderson. It's no good. Offensive rebound, though, for Nichols. Uses that height and pulls it away, over to Stokes. Now goes to the wing to Anderson. Out to Nichols. Back over to Stokes. Goes around her defender. The floater from the elbow is no good, and it'll go out of bounds. Last touch by Spirit Lake. So ELC gets another opportunity here. Couldn't quite snag the rebound there. Did I believe it was Schneider. So the Midgets get a chance here. Anderson will inbound for ELC. Goes into Christopher in the corner. Now bounce pass into Stokes. She'll go into the lane. Spin move. Now just gets it over to Nichols. That is a difficult shot. It doesn't go. Spirit Lake comes away with the rebound, and then it gets poked free. They found Ella Turner on an outlet, but ELC is so fast that they can come in there and just steal it away from you. Poke got 8 points. Now finds Schneider. Back out to Donkersloot. Schneider again dribbles in along the baseline. Layup is good. What a great drive to the basket by Taylor Schneider. The lead is 4, but ELC quickly up ahead and laying it in. That's Riley Yeager. They know how to run that floor. And it's 25-19. And here's Smith. Smith into the front court. Be careful with it. Now out to Van Dyke. And she'll hand it out here to Schneider to reset the offense. Take your time. 3 minutes to go here. 6 minutes, or 6-point lead rather, for Estherville-Lincoln Central. And the Indians will go into the corner here to Turner. Dishes it inside to Smith. Can't quite save it. And ELC will get a steal here. And Stokes races ahead with it. Now goes over to Nichols. Down along the baseline to Yeager. They'll go inside. Ball tipped around. Turner comes away with it. ELC with a turnover. Now to Van Dyke. Bounce pass up ahead to Turner. She'll cross the timeline. Quickly ahead. Donkersloot thought about a three, and then she'll hold up. Now here's Molly Van Dyke, top of the key, over to Turner at the wing. Surveys the floor, goes back out to Van Dyke, and then finds Schneider. She thought about baseline again. ELC guarded it better this time around. Picks up the dribble. She's in a little trouble. Does go back out here to Donkersloot. Now open for a three. Stella in and out. No good. Good look. ELC with a rebound. And Stokes with it. Top of the key. 2:10 to go. Now over to Yeager. Yeager into the corner. Goes to Nichols. And back to Yeager. Nichols at the wing. And back out to Christopher. Minute 54 to go until halftime. 6-point lead for ELC. Anderson dribbles with it. Now back out to Haley Stokes. Resetting the offense. Anderson at the wing. In the corner to Yeager. Nothing there. Coach Todd Rogers hollering out the defense. Spirit Lake, oh, they get it down inside, does ELC, but that is a real tough shot there for Nichols. They're going to call a foul here, and Todd Rogers does not like that one. But there was definitely some contact underneath there, and they're going to get Molly Van Dyke for foul number 2. So 2 free throws coming up for Jade Nichols. She is 2 for 2 at the charity stripe tonight. And the first one is on the way, and it's good. Our broadcast on KUOO and the video stream at explorecabogie.com is brought to you by McKean's Pub and Grill, Steamway Cleaning, and also Northwest Bank. And we'll have another free throw here over to the lane. Now kicks it, her first points of the night. 27-21. Now Nichols at the wing. Thought about a three for a moment. Now goes back out here to Haley Stokes. Stokes puts it on the floor, guarded by Turner. Back out to Anderson. Anderson, top of the key. And now out to Stokes again. They'll go to the wing again to Anderson. They want to go down inside, looking for Rushy there. Now they'll go to Rushy out beyond the three-point arc. She loses the handle, and it does get it over to Stokes. Stokes around her defenders, loses control of it. Spirit Lake comes away with it there on the missed shot. Oh, and then unable to hang on to it up ahead was Grau, but it'll go off ELC last, out of bounds, so Spirit Lake will maintain possession. That was pretty sloppy all around with 48 seconds to go here first half. And Turner will inbound for the Indians. These teams are working hard, folks. This is some good defense. Fran Travis into the game for Spirit Lake. She'll shoot a three. It's off the mark. Can Schneider save it? And she cannot. It'll go into the hands of Estherville-Lincoln Central. And Stokes into the front court. 34 seconds to go until halftime. Coach Martindale has not yelled one shot yet anyway. Here's Anderson. Now goes to Christopher. Skip pass over to Haley Stokes. Bounce pass out to Nichols. 22 seconds to go. They'll go back over here to Stokes, and why not? She's been the hot hand for ELC. Wanted to go inside there to Nichols. Spirit Lake had it defended well. Back over to Stokes again. Now 12 seconds. When will she decide to make her move? 8 seconds. Nichols back to Stokes again. Here comes Stokes. Stokes tries to get around the defense. Has to skip it over there to Nichols into the corner, and ELC doesn't get a shot off. That's a great way to end the first half for Spirit Lake defensively. Estherville-Lincoln Central 27. Spirit, we've reached halftime of our girls matchup here tonight on Campus Radio, and our halftime show is sponsored by Okoboji Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center. We will take let's take a 2-minute timeout, or Matthew, we want to do 2, is that fine? We'll do a 2-minute timeout, and then we'll be back with our halftime show next on KUOO and ExploreOkoboji.com.
Whether you are rent decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
Pub 19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dine in or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
Northwest Bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today at the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
We welcome you. It is sponsored by Okoboji Motor Company, Service Department, and Collision Center. Estherville-Lincoln Central leads Spirit Lake at halftime of our girls' game tonight, 27-21. And for the Midgets, they were led by Haley Stokes with 10 points. She was 4 for 4 at the free throw line. 6 tonight for Riley Yeager, 4 for Jade Nichols, 5 for J.C. Anderson, and 2 for Hillary Rushy. Turnover-wise, I had the Midgets with 7. They are 8 for 27 shooting. That's just 30%. And kind of ironic, Coach Martindale said the 2 games that they lost this year, they were shooting about 30 and 29%. So we'll see what happens here in the second half of this one. Spirit Lake has definitely played defensively very good here in this one. Indians led in the first half by Brooke Smith with 8. 6 for Molly Van Dyke, 5 for Taylor Schneider, and 2 for Ella Turner. Indians with 10 turnovers in the first half. They are 8 for 18 shooting for 44%. Just haven't had quite as many, I guess you would say, free throw opportunities in that first half, but definitely shooting well in the Estherville-Lincoln Central, I should say, here in Lakes Conference girls basketball. Let's go ahead and take one more 2-minute timeout if we could. We'll come back and talk about the girls' regional pairings, and we'll talk about the girls' rankings that came out this week as well. That's on the way in 2 minutes on KUOO and ExploreOkoboji.com.
Down the highway to MHR Insurance and with the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
This is Scott Troutman. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center. It's 27-21 ELC leading Spirit Lake. At halftime of our girls game, we found out the girls regional pairings yesterday, and Spirit Lake is in Class 3A Region 1. And who's the first round opponent? Well, you may know them. They're 9 miles south of here. It's the Okoboji Pioneers. And I'll tell you what, one thing I'm going to encourage to have happen again here in the future is to have that Spirit Lake and Okoboji basketball doubleheader on a Saturday night return. I would love to see that happen. But we're going to get a tournament girls game for the second time in 3 years, actually. And this time the Indians will host the Pioneers. That'll be Saturday, February 12th, 7 o'clock. And that's next Saturday right here on KUOO. I can't wait for that one. We'll also have West Lyon at Sheldon in 3A Region 1. The winners of those games will meet up on February 16th. That's a Wednesday. Bottom half of 3A Region 1 has Forest City and Algona, and Pack taking on Garner Hayfield Ventura. Now, Estherville-Lincoln Central is the number 1 3A Region 2, as you may have heard Coach Don Martindale say in our pregame. And the Midgets get Clarion Goldfield Dows next Saturday. Then the winner of that game takes on either Hampton Dumont Cal or Iowa Falls Alden. Bottom half of 3A Region 2, it's all East teams. Clear Lake and Crestwood, North Fayette Valley, and New Hampton in the 3A Region 2. Now, there's 2 other 3A regions coming out of Northwest Iowa, and we should talk about those. 3A Region 7 has a number 1 seed from this part of the state, Sergeant Bluff Luton. They take on Greene County in the first round. Atlantic, Shenandoah, Des Moines Christian, Red Oak. It's kind of the southwestern part of the state. They pushed Sergeant Bluff Luton south. And then the other Northwest Iowa number 1 seed is Unity Christian, of course. And the Knights will get Southeast Valley in the opening round. They will get the winner of either Sioux Center or OABCIG. The bottom half of that 3A region has that good Cherokee team sitting there as a number 2 seed. They get MOC Floyd Valley in the first round. Nevada takes on Sadell on the other game in that bracket. So they've got teams traveling quite a bit here in 3A, but you got it. When you got 4 of the top 5 teams coming out of Northwest Iowa, you gotta account for that. Let's talk about the girls' rankings that came out again yesterday. And in 3A, Unity's number 1, West Lyon 2, these Midgets of ELC number 4, Sergeant Bluff 5, Cherokee number 12. In 4A, Dallas Center Grimes is number 1, Bishop Heelan is number 3, 5A, Johnston is number 1, Sioux City East returns to the rankings at number 14. Down in 1A, still a lot of Northwest Iowa. Newell Fonda number 1, Bishop Garrigan 2, MMCRU 4, Storm Lake St. Mary's 9, Remsen St. Mary's 13. And in 2A, also a healthy amount of this part of the state with Dike New Hartford number 1, Central Lyon 3, Sibley Ocheyedan 5, West Hancock 11, Ridgeview number 15. There you go, girls rankings from across the state. Taking a look at a few of those other regions of interest in 1A Region 1, we will have the Harris Lake Park girls as they go to Storm Lake St. Mary's on Thursday at 7 o'clock. That will be here on KUOO. Take note of that because Hawkeye basketball will be on Q102 that night. So we'll have the Wolves here on KUOO that night, and I believe I'll have the call of that one on Thursday. And in 2A Region 2 of note for us, if I can get my pages to work with me, the Hartley Melvin Sanborn girls get Alta Aurelia. That's going to be a first-round game next Saturday the 12th. The winner of that goes to Sibley Ocheyedan. And we'll have the HMS game on Q102 next Saturday. Speaking of Q102, tomorrow we will have, of course, sectional wrestling coverage. as we'll have reports not only here from Spirit Lake High School, but also ELC. And where else are we at tomorrow as far as the reports coming in from Jewel and Akron? And regional reports, Scott Nolte will be reporting from here. So that should be fun tomorrow starting at noon on Q102. You can tune in as you're doing whatever tomorrow afternoon if you aren't going to make it out to those sites, and just be able to get updates on how area kids are doing in both Class 1A and 2A sectional wrestling. 27-21, Spirit Lake trailing Estherville-Lincoln Central. Lakes Conference girls basketball tonight here on KUOO. And the video stream at ExploreKaboji.com. And ELC with a 6-point lead in the basketball to start the third quarter. And here's Haley Stokes, and she will dish it off to her sister Jordan Stokes, who drives the baseline underneath. Now kicks it out to Anderson. Anderson puts it back up top here to Tyndall. Caitlin Tyndall puts it on the floor. Now skip pass over to Nichols. Back to Stokes. This is Haley Stokes. Dribbles left side of the lane. Nothing there. Out to Tyndall again. Into the corner to Stokes. Now skip pass over to Anderson, down into the block to Nichols. Spin move, shot up, no good. Gets her own rebound around the defense. This time gets the lay-in to go. Nichols and the Midgets score first, and Spirit Lake throws it away. And that is not the start that Coach Rogers would want in the second half, as he calls out some instruction. And because they threw it away underneath the basket, ELC gets it underneath the basket. Got to defend well here. Anderson to inbound for ELC, goes to Jordan Stokes in the lane. Tough shot, no. And Molly has the rebound for Spirit Lake, and then ELC just about steals it away and does again. That's an effort there by Caitlin Tyndall. She dished it over to Nichols. Now Tyndall shoots a three. It's no good. Spirit Lake gets a rebound. That time Stella Donkersloot, and a quick outlet to Schneider. 8-point game, 29-21. Schneider loses the handle on it. Who else is it but Stokes? She lays it in on the other end and just about got fouled as well. And that's all Coach Rogers wants to see. 31-21 ELC, 6:49 to go third quarter, and we are back in 30 seconds on KUOO and the video stream at ExploreKaboji.com.
Your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today at the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
31-21, Estherville-Lincoln Central leads Spirit Lake. 6:49 to go third quarter of our girls match. Joining us, I'm Jason Jacobs, and ELC just about pokes it away again. Indians are having trouble keeping those active hands of the Midgets away from the basketball here. And this is just what ELC does. They turn you over, they get easy buckets, and this time the Indians go into Van Dyke and use the height and now go back over to Schneider. And Taylor wisely goes to the middle of the floor to avoid the trap and gets it over to Smith. Again, 10-point lead, ELC, 6.5 to play, third quarter. Smith picks up the dribble. Got to find somebody, got to help, and there goes Schneider into the lane. Tough shot off the glass. No. Rebound. We're going to have a jump ball? No. They're going to call a foul there on Van Dyke. Oh, Van Dyke had a hand on it there for a moment, but then that was just a good job by Nichols of twisting away. And all of a sudden it looks like Van Dyke's got her arms around her, and they draw a foul. Third foul on Molly Van Dyke, first team foul this half. And Stokes will halfway walk it up here for ELC with the 10-point lead. Now a three for Tyndall. In and out, no good. That one was halfway down. And the Indians outlet to Turner. And Turner gets it in the front court, avoids any defense, poking it away Stella Donkersloot. And she'll just dribble it back out here to the wing, and she'll go down inside. Oh, nicely done. She faked the handoff. She gets it to Van Dyke. Van Dyke doesn't get the bunny to go, but she's fouled, and free throws coming up. And it will be a foul on Jade Nichols. So Van Dyke returns the favor to Nichols. That's her second foul. Team foul number one this half for ELC, and 2 free throws on the way for 5'11 senior Molly Van Dyke. And Molly makes the first. The broadcast on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com is sponsored by Consumers Lumber Company. Also by Okoboji View Golf Course and Pub 19 Bar and Grill, and Dr. Craig Newell. Second free throw also good by Molly Van Dyke. That cuts the lead to 8. 31, 5:50 to go third quarter. Stokes into the front court. Dribbles to that left side, now to the wing. Now gets it over to Anderson. Back. So Anderson will inbound for the Midgets. And she will find Jordan Stokes inside to Mitchell. Spin move, shot up. No. Rebound will go to Spirit Lake. Good defense there by the Indians. Smith into the front court. Brooke will dribble to the top of the key. Now into the lane. Tries to draw contact and does. Anderson will pick up foul number 3. And that will, check that. It'll be on Stokes. That'll be her first. Team foul number 2. Smith to the line for the first time tonight, makes the first free throw. Here's the Hut Bar and Grill. They sponsor our coaches show tomorrow morning, 8:15 here on Campus Radio. MHR Insurance also sponsoring. That shot is also good for Brooke Smith. Indians nice at the line here early in the ballgame, or I should say through the first half of the game. It's 31-25 ELC. Tyndall at the wing. Dribbles, wild shot that won't go. Maybe kind of forced that one. Spirit Lake with the rebound up ahead to Turner. Turner wants to take it all the way. Draws a blocking foul. And I don't know. I mean, you could have gone either way. Stokes maybe could have made the argument, but Coach Martindale says he wants a timeout. All right, so that's 3 fouls on Jordan Stokes. And it'll be a shooting foul and some free throws on the way here in a moment for Ella Turner. We have a quick timeout on the floor. We're going to keep things right here. 31-25, Estherville-Lincoln Central. Thanks to Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake and Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths for sponsoring our broadcast this evening. Halftime leading Emmetsburg 23-9. Again, that game is on Y100 tonight. Tomorrow we'll have Bogie Mammoths hockey on our video stream.com as the Mammoths host the Waterloo Warhawks. We'll have the 1 o'clock game. And then again, it'll be on the Explore Kaboji Live video stream. Tim Peterson will have the call. I believe Matthew is there as well tomorrow. Free throws coming up for Ella Turner tonight. It's a 6-point lead at the moment for Estherville-Lincoln Central. 5:09 to go in the third. Makes the first. Ella Turner on the season is a 50% free throw shooter. And this one is good. Indians are way above 50% tonight. 2, 4, 6, 10. They are 9 for 10 at the line. Stokes goes into the corner to Stokes. This is Jordan now for ELC. Back out to Haley. 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Jordan at the wing, goes down inside here to Mitchell. Spin move in the paint, kicks it out. Anderson for 3. No, that is way long, and ELC is very cold shooting. Spirit Lake with the rebound. And Smith into the front court. Smith picks up the dribble. Got to be careful there. Does find Van Dyke now across court to Turner. 4-point game, 31-27 ELC. Driving in is Schneider now. Stokes stops her. Back out to Donkersloot. Stella dribbles in left side. Layup. No. That was a good look. Spirit Lake's 0 for 5 here this half. Quickly up ahead, ELC to Stokes. That's Jordan Stokes. And she'll lay it in. Good job of running the floor by ELC to break that little drought for them. Puts the lead back up to 6, 33-27. Schneider at the wing. Got to do something. Does find Donkersloot. Stella goes over to Smith. Smith puts it on the floor. Now back over to Donkersloot. They want to try to go inside, but so far Nichols has blocked it all well. And now that ball's poked around, and can Spirit Lake, they're going to draw a jump ball here. That is a good effort by Caitlin Tyndall. And it will remain Spirit Lake basketball here on the jump ball with 3:50 to go third quarter. 6-point lead for ELC. Smith to inbound. And she'll go in here to Lindsey Grau, who enters the game. Now back to Smith. Over to Schneider. Fran Travis also into the game for Spirit Lake. Grau again. Now Turner into the corner. Smith got an open 3. Goes inside here to Travis. Goes over to an open Schneider, and Taylor lays it in. Spirit Lake's first shot from the floor finally falls here with 3:30 to go in the third quarter. It's a 4-point game. Tyndall into the corner to Jordan Stokes. 3. No. Nichols rebound. No. Gets it again, though. Oh, and then a travel on ELC. 2 ELC players kind of fought for it, and that'll be turnover number 8. 33-29, Estherville-Lincoln Central leads with 3:17 to go third quarter, and it will be Smith to inbound for Spirit Lake, again facing full court pressure. And she'll find Schneider, and Taylor wisely just kind of lets everybody clear out a little bit. Now she'll dribble it up here, guarded closely by Haley Stokes, just about loses it. Stokes is just so good, and they'll have to bounce it over here to Smith. And Brooke directs some traffic. Now goes back over to Schneider. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. ELC crowd chanting defense. Here's Grau. Back over to Schneider. Now finds Smith. Smith surveys the floor. Or behind the back pass, looks for a screen there. Gets to the elbow, goes over to Grau, into the corner, driving in baseline Schneider. Oh, and an offensive foul. Could have gone either way, probably. That was a good defensive effort, too, there by ELC. Man, they just make it very difficult on you. 33-29 Midgets. 2:35 to go here in the third quarter, and this is Haley Stokes. Stokes looks for a screen, doesn't get it. Now into the corner. Tyndall, skip pass over to Jordan Stokes. Defense recovers. Jordan dribbles into the lane, though, around the defense and lays it in. I mean, they just make that very difficult shot look so easy. That is not an easy shot to make. 6-point lead again. Indians go to Travis. Now Franel just put it on the floor, goes into the front court. Good decision there. Hands off here to Schneider. 2 minutes to go here, third quarter. Still a 6-point game. Schneider dribbles into the lane. Kicks it out. Turner's open for three. It's short. And a rebound will go to Estherville-Lincoln Central. And running with it is Caitlin Tyndall. Now she'll slow things up with 1:47 to go. Tyndall back out to Nichols. They'll go into the corner to Anderson. Now here's Haley Stokes. Skip pass to Jordan Stokes again. Into the corner. 3 attempt on the way. Tyndall. That is no good. Offensive rebound, though, to Anderson again. Now Haley Stokes tries and gets blocked by Travis. Schneider into the front court. Wants to race with it. Wisely picks up the dribble as the defense recovers. Grau for three. No, rolls around the rim. It was a good effort. And ELC and Nichols clear the board. 1:15 to go, third quarter. Up ahead they go here to Haley Stokes. Back to Tyndall. Now over for an open three to Anderson. Too strong. Rebound goes to Spirit Lake, and Grau up ahead here to Schneider. Wants to go all the way. Schneider gets it partially blocked. ELC comes away with the rebound. It's Stokes. Now they'll go racing the other way. This is Haley Stokes, and she tries to, she gets charged with an offensive foul. That was a good job defensively by Lindsey Grau. And for Stokes, that is foul number 2. Team foul number 4. Indians have 3 fouls. And into the ball game for ELC comes Hillary Rushy. She'll give Nichols a breather here this final minute. And Indians will again face the full court pressure. Van Dyke's back into the ball game. ELC's also going to sub in Riley Yeager here for Haley Stokes. Smith to inbound. And goes in here to Emma Henriksen, who enters the ball game for the first time tonight. Henriksen racing into the front court to the wing, then loses the handle on it. It's stolen away by Jordan Stokes. And then they step on the line. They say either way it's a turnover. So ELC gets it back. No, it is Spirit Lake ball. Okay. Estherville-Lincoln Central got the steal and then actually turned it back over. So take note of that. I mean, they did give Stokes the steal, but Jordan Stokes, but then she stepped on the line. Okay, we got to figure it out. Grau with the ball to Smith now. 40 seconds to go third quarter. 6-point lead for Estherville-Lincoln Central. Smith dribbling with it. Guarded closely by Anderson. Smith. Left side of the lane, 25 seconds to go. Henriksen, skip pass to Smith. Brooke going over to Grau at the wing. Got to do something with it. 15 seconds to go here. Now Henriksen, skip pass. Wild pass over to Donkersloot. She'll put it back on the floor. 10 seconds to go. Finds Smith. Here's Brooke. 6 seconds. Going to have to do something with it, Brooke. Dribbles into the lane. Spin move. Shot is up. It's short. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. What a game we have here in Spirit Lake. Estherville-Lincoln Central 35, Spirit Lake 29. Fourth quarter in a minute, KUOO.
Hot Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
Northwest Bank, you may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Thanks for joining us here on KUOO and the video stream at exploreokoboji.com. I'm Jason Jacobs. And it'll be ELC with the ball to start this fourth quarter. And the Midgets will go into the corner. Jordan Stokes puts it on the floor, dribbles into the lane, gets around the defense, lays it in. She's done that 3 times here in the second half. Those 6 points have been crucial for Estherville-Lincoln Central here in the third and now fourth quarters. On the other end, Schneider works with it for Spirit Lake. Goes down to Donkersloot. Stella goes inside to Van Dyke, gets away from the defense, can't make the bunny, but she gets the rebound. Putback attempt no good, but she's fouled. Free throws coming up for Van Dyke. Good second effort there by Molly Van Dyke. And it's going to be Hillary Rushy picking up her first foul, team foul number 5. So Van Dyke goes to the line here with 7:28 to go in the ball game. It's been a good one here between the Indians and the Midgets. That is a first miss at the line for Molly Van Dyke. 8-point lead for ELC. Another free throw on the way. That one's good. So 37-30, and it will be Haley Stokes bringing it up for ELC. Goes to the top of the key, now wants to dribble into the lane, kicks it out to her sister Jordan Stokes. Now she'll dribble it back out to the wing. Cross court over to Caitlin Tyndall. Tyndall puts it on the floor. Top of the key, now back over to Haley Stokes. Picks up the dribble. Got to do something with it. Now a timeout by Coach John Martindale. He wants to talk things over with 7:03 to go. 37-30 ELC. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. More coming up on KUOO and the video stream at exploreokoboji.com.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
And we welcome you back here to Spirit Lake High School. It is Spirit Lake and Estherville-Lincoln Central in Lakes Conference girls basketball tonight. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jason Jacobs. Thanks to Matthew Grisham, our video engineer, and thanks to Mary Trainer back at Mission Control here in Spirit Lake. Our broadcast thanks to Jurdy Collision Center, Snappers Turtle Bay Cafe, the Venue and Sportsman's Corner, and Siouxland Scale Services. 37-30, ELC with the lead with 7:03 to go and the basketball. And once again, Haley Stokes now out to Rushy. Swings it over to Stokes. Here's a free throw line shot for Tyndall. That rolls around the rim, no good. ELC really pretty cold shooting here in the ballgame. Spirit Lake up ahead to Turner. Indians have the starting 5 on the floor. Now driving in Schneider. Picks up the dribble, goes to Van Dyke. Van Dyke in the paint. Kicks it back out. Turner for 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. And ELC wants to run with it. It's Jordan Stokes, and she's going to get tripped up. And they will get Stella Donkersloot with a foul there. And I think she kind of inadvertently tripped her up almost that point in time. But Stokes will, no, actually ELC will get it underneath their own basket. Yeager to inbound here with the 7-point lead. And the ball will get it in here to Stokes. Now kicks it out to Jordan Stokes. Into the corner to Haley. Now back out to Tyndall. Cross court Yeager. To the wing to Jordan Stokes. Puts it on the floor. Gets it towards the paint. Keeps dribbling around with it. Now finds Yeager. Jordan Stokes does such a great job of looking for that one screen that allows her to get around the defense. This time she'll go into Yeager, and Yeager will draw a foul. And it's going to be a foul on Van Dyke, and that's going to be 4 on Molly. And it'll be free throws coming up for Riley Yeager. And Fran Travis will return to the ball game here momentarily for Van Dyke. Riley Yeager is 0 for 1 at the free throw line tonight. Makes this one, though, and extends that lead back to 8 with 6:03 to go. And ELC returns some starters. Nichols returns, and so does Anderson. And they'll give Tyndall and Rushy a breather. Another free throw here for Yeager. No. Rebound goes to Smith. Final on Y100. Storm Lake St. Mary's 41, Emmetsburg 25. 38-30 here. ELC with the lead. Turner and Spirit Lake with the basketball. Now Turner dribbles right side with it. Loses the handle. Travels. Turnover number 16 on the Indians. The Midgets have 10 turnovers as Bree Christopher returns to the ball game. Now she'll relieve Riley Yeager. 5:45 to play. Indians need a big defensive stop here. Anderson goes to Christopher. Out to Nichols. Nichols over to Stokes. This is Haley Stokes. Skip pass over to Anderson, who read her mind. Now the ball tipped around. Stokes gonna do what? Draw a foul on the floor here as she split the defense. And Donkersloot picks up. No, check that. It's going to be Fran Travis with her first. All right. Anderson to inbound here for ELC. 16 foul on Spirit Lake. Here's Haley Stokes into the lane, and they're going to draw a foul there on. It looked like Travis, it was all ball, but she was reaching over top, and that's why they're going to give Fran Travis foul number 2. It might have been all ball, but because she was reaching, they're going to give the foul there. Stoke free throw line, trying to make it a 10-point game, but misses the first free throw. And our broadcast thanks to, who we got here? Bank Midwest and Northwest Iowa Bone Joint and Sports Surgeons. Stokes, another free throw. That one is good. All right, the lead is now 9 for Estherville-Lincoln Central. They've led by as much as 10. Donkersloot over to Schneider. She'll cross the timeline with 5:15 to go. The Indians just need a good offensive series here. They need some points. Stem the bleeding. Here's Donkersloot. Back to Schneider. Donkersloot. They want to go to Travis. Now out to Smith for 3. It's going to be short. Who's going to get the rebound? It'll be out of bounds. Last touch. They're going to say it's off of Ella Turner. Ooh, well, they had a better view than I did. Maybe I'm being swayed by a crowd. Stokes brings it into the front court for ELC. Finds Nichols. Now back out to Jordan Stokes. Nichols at the wing. And they'll find Anderson. Now over to Haley Stokes at the wing. Surveys the floor, goes across court to her sister. And she'll put it on the floor and wants to drive in. Now back out to Christopher. Christopher, skip pass, they'll swing it around. Nichols thought about a 3, drives in. Now they'll swing it back around. Here's Haley Stokes, and ELC, 4:23, 9-point lead. Little clock here. Back out to Christopher. Nichols inside. Now back out to Anderson. Here's Chris, and back out to Stokes. Here's Jordan Stokes now in the lane. Tough shot, won't go. Travis secures the rebound for Spirit Lake. Quickly ahead to Turner, who drives in and gets it blocked out of bounds, but they're going to say foul on Nichols. Okay. Spirit Lake is 1 in the second half, and yet only down by 9 to number 4 Estherville-Lincoln Central. And that's because of this, free throws. So let's see if Ella Turner can keep the solid free throw shooting going here with 3:56 to go. They need bare minimum, I think, 1 here, and she gets the first. Thank you to Okoboji Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center, Lair and the Eye Care Center sponsoring our broadcast. And Ella Turner gets another free throw here for the Indians with 3:56 to go. connects, and the lead is down to 7, 39-32. And a timeout by Coach Don Martindale, who wants to chat things over for Estherville-Lincoln Central. We'll take one with him. Back in a minute on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com.
Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snapper's, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
39-32, ELC leading Spirit Lake. 3:56 to go in our girls' game tonight, and it will be the Midgets walking the ball at the floor here with that 7-point lead. Haley Stokes. Indians are going to have to probably get aggressive, and look, ELC goes right to the corner. 4-corner drill in full effect here, and why not? Back over here to Stokes. This is Haley Stokes. And Donkersloot's just going to reach in here and try to poke it free. And that'll be the 4th on Stella Donkersloot. So they will send Haley Stokes to the line, who's 5 for 6 tonight at the line with 3:20 to go. And yeah, you just can't let them run the clock out. Now, once the shot clock gets implemented here, that's not going to be a reality for any girls team moving forward. And ELC on the 1-and-1 steps on the inbounds there as Stokes missed the free throw, actually. So still a 7-point game. Indians go into Van Dyke here. And Van Dyke will just put it on the floor, picks up the dribble. Over here to Smith, ball out of bounds, last touched by Anderson, who is harassing Smith. And Estherville-Lincoln Central, aggressive man-to-man defense. Indians go in here to Donkersloot. Stella puts it on the floor, and she'll dribble it up here. Got to get it across the timeline, gets a screen, does a nice job there, keeps the dribble here at the wing. Ooh, now picks it up, got to find somebody here. Finds Molly Van Dyke. Van Dyke puts it back on the floor into the corner to Donkersloot. Ella Turner, big points there. 5-point game, 39-34. Go harass them again. You're going to have to foul again. They'll get it over to Tyndall. Tyndall back over to Haley Stokes. And I don't think you waste any time here if you're Spirit Lake. I think you send somebody up with no fouls, and you got to foul. Put them on the line. Stokes. It's going to be Stokes to Stokes. You're going to have to foul one of them. I don't think that's the one you want to foul here. Let's see what ELC does. Can't let them burn the entire clock out, though. Ooh, and Stokes just about lost the handle on it here. Now it's Tyndall, and she'll try a wild layup that won't go. Little surprise there. Spirit Lake gets the rebound. 5-point game, 2 minutes to go. Smith got to get it in the front court. Now in trouble and a timeout by Coach Todd Rogers. Smart decision because that was a turnover waiting to happen. With 1:56 to go in the ball game, it's ELC 39, Spirit Lake 34, and the Indians maintaining the possession here. Quick timeout. We're going to keep things right here. We'll, of course, have our boys game coming up a little bit later on tonight. But what a great game this one has been here at Spirit Lake High School, as the Indians have cut this to a 5-point lead. And let's see what they can draw up here out of the timeout. Just got a big layup by Turner. If you can get another big layup here, then you might actually get ELC to perhaps try to do something offensively. They've been content to go to the 4-corner drill. And like I mentioned, this is kind of the last year you're going to see that sort of a thing happen, because once the shot clock is implemented, it's going to be difficult to do that sort of a thing. All right, Spirit Lake will inbound here. Oh, and it's good defense by ELC, but they'll find Turner. Turner guarded closely by Stokes. Now it's over to Schneider guarded by the other Stokes. This is Jordan Stokes on her. Goes to Smith. Minute 45 to go. Don't force anything. Finds Turner. And Turner thought about shooting a three. Will not here. It's going to go into Van Dyke. Loses the handle on it. Van Dyke picks up the ball. Draws a foul on the arm from Stokes. They're going to say she's in the act of shooting. And it'll be, it's a 1-on-1. They're going to say foul on the floor. Okay, that probably makes more sense. That's the 4th foul on Jordan Stokes. 7th team foul. So a 1-on-1 here for Molly Van Dyke. Make it a 1-possession game here. A minute 36. Don't go anywhere. You just knew it was going to be a battle between these two schools. ELC kind of ran away the first time around, but Spirit Lake was ready tonight. And that one is good as well. A 1-possession game, 39-36 ELC. Haley Stokes will take her time bringing it up. Coach Martindale takes a deep breath for ELC, and they're going to go here to Tyndall. She'll shoot a shot from the free throw line, and ELC is very cold. Spirit Lake with the rebound. Quick outlet here to Smith into the front court. Don't get in trouble here. Just about has it poked away. Smith guarded by both Stokes sisters. Now we're going to have a timeout. A timeout by Coach Todd Rogers with a minute 15 to go. No, a full timeout, excuse me. Let's take a 30-second break, and we will come back. 39-36 ELC, back in 30 seconds, KUOO.
Craftsmanship combined with innovative kitchen designs awaits you at Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths. Visit them soon to be inspired by the many possibilities for your dream design, including the beautiful colors and woods that Dakota Cabinetry has to offer. Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths, Highway 71, Spirit Lake. From major accidents to minor fender benders, Journey Collision Center in Spirit Lake is prepared to get you back on the road looking like new with their state-of-the-art equipment, computerized color matching system, and experienced auto body technicians. Journey Collision Repair in Spirit Lake.
All right, 39 Estherville-Lincoln Central leads Spirit Lake. We've got about a minute to go in this one. Game reset. ELC led 15-10 after the first quarter, 27-21 at halftime. It stayed at a 6-point advantage, 35-29 after 3, 39-36 here with 1:15 to go exactly here in our girls matchup. Spirit Lake with the ball in front of their own crowd. It will be Brooke Smith to inbound. And this is where ELC is so dangerous, just getting the inbound here. Indians will go in here to Turner. And that's who they wanted to get it to. Turner dribbling with it, guarded closely by Stokes. Oh, Smith gets shoved. And Anderson wanted to go for the steal, and she picks up foul number 4. Hold on there. Foul number 3 on Anderson. Smith to the line. It's a 1-on-1 as that's the 8th team foul. So Brooke Smith, if she makes the first here, and she does, now has the opportunity to make it a 1-point game. Oh my. Free throw on the way for the 5'10 senior. Connects. Smith 5 for 5 from the line. 39-38 ELC and 1:04 to go. Here we go. Haley Stokes has it there. Under a minute to play. Remember, ELC will be content to burn the clock out. Going to have to do something defensively. Here's Jordan Stokes. Hands off to Tyndall. Tyndall dribbles it back out. Now finds Haley Stokes again. Not the one you want to foul. Stokes into the paint, kicks it out here to Jordan Stokes. Dribbles in. Tough shot, no, but fouled. Free throws are coming up. That was a great move by Jordan Stokes. The foul is on Stella Donkersloot. That is 5 on Stella. She will foul out tonight. No points, but played some real good minutes, especially defensively, and Grau checks in for the Indians. So Stokes will get 2 shots here, and Jordan's, let's try to get the number here for Jordan Stokes, 74%, and cannot connect. Oh my, 42 seconds to go. Jordan Stokes, second free throw, that one is good. 2-point lead for ELC. Indians got to get the ball in here. They find Grau. Grau puts it on the floor, dribbles towards the middle of the floor, picks up the dribble, got to find Schneider. Timeout, Coach Todd Rogers. Smart decision, and I think that might be timeouts with 35 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. It's 40-38, Estherville-Lincoln Central. 30-second break, We'll come back with more after this on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com.
Your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age. You can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great...
Estherville-Lincoln Central leading Spirit Lake. Under a minute to go here in our girls contest. Thanks for joining us for Lakes Conference girls and boys basketball tonight on KUOO. We have 35.2 seconds exactly to go here in this one. The Indians and the Midgets. Spirit Lake will get the ball here now in front of the ELC bench. Out of that timeout, Smith looking for an inbound, does find Turner. Turner dribbles up into the front court, draws a blocking foul. And they're going to say Haley Stokes wasn't set. Foul number 3 on her. To the line goes Ella Turner in a 2-point game with 31 seconds to go, and that Spirit Lake bench is excited. That one, I'll be honest with you, Stokes, she gets another half second, she probably gets set, and that's an offensive foul. Turner to the line. ELC crowd making a lot of noise. The free throw, no! It's a 1-on-1 free throw. ELC gets the rebound, a quick foul. Oh, they traveled with it! Kendall didn't dribble. She turned it over. Spirit Lake gets the ball back, 28 seconds to go. No timeouts. ELC has 2. They lead by 2. Don Martindale's like, what is going on? What do we got here? The 2 players are battling, and the official said, stop. You're going to get called for a foul. All right, Schneider gets it in here. Now they're going to, who do they go out to? Now they go out here to Rao. Rao to Smith, 20 seconds to go. 2-point lead for ELC, 17 seconds. Smith hands it off to Turner. Reset the offense. Don't waste a lot of time here. ELC wanted a push off there. Driving in, loose basketball. ELC's going to secure it with 8 seconds to go. Turner's going to get the foul. Oh, man. So close. Free throws coming up for J.C. Anderson. It'll be 2, the 10th team foul. And turnover number 17. Turner with foul number 3 there for her. All right, this is J.C. Anderson at the line. Has yet to attempt a free throw tonight. Again, she gets 2. Spirit Lake needs her to miss 1. She's a 44% free throw shooter here. Now they're going to, it is 2 free throws here. They had to confirm that it was the 10th team foul, I think. So here's Anderson, the 5'6" sophomore. First one, good. And Estherville feels a lot better now. And I think Coach Martindale, he's going to take a timeout here after this free throw. A second free throw would pretty much ice the game. Let's see if Anderson can do it. It's on the way, and it's good. And a timeout by ELC. Oh, what a huge play for the Midgets defensively. And they're probably going to escape here tonight. Leading 42-38 with 8 seconds to go. It's a full timeout. We're going to keep things right here. A reminder, tomorrow, sectional wrestling coverage starting at noon. We'll have reports for you from not only here at Spirit Lake, but also we'll have reports at ELC, reports from, I think it's Jewel is one of the 1A sites. They're all over the place this year. And also reports from, is it West Sioux? No, Akron. Akron is the other one. Here you go. 4-point lead for ELC, 8 seconds to go in this one. Spirit Lake has the number 4 team in 3A on the ropes. Man, this Indian squad has been so close in so many games this year. They've had a lot of these really good teams. The 2-point losses to Spencer, the close losses to Cherokee. Now facing this really good ELC team. They are undefeated in Lakes Conference play. Well, you can see why. ELC has shot incredibly poorly tonight. In the second half, they are 5 for 23 shooting. But they found a way. All right, Spirit Lake's going to have to go the length of the floor, trailing by 4. Indians quickly in here to Van Dyke. Go, Molly. Oh, and she loses the handle on it, gets it back over to Smith. Smith will try to dribble in all the way. Turnaround shot is up, no good, and that's the end of the ball game. Well, Estherville-Lincoln Central gets a scare, but they escape. ELC 42, Spirit Lake 38, and give that Indians and Midgets groups a round of applause for a very, very exciting girls basketball game here tonight in Spirit Lake. With the win, ELC is now 19-2 on the year, 9-0 in the Lakes Conference. They will be undisputed Lakes Conference champions. They will not share the Lakes Conference with anybody this year. Spirit Lake falls to 3-6 in conference play, and they are now 10-10 on the season. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout. Post-game show is on the way with Doctors Norland and Cornwall at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. We'll recap the girls' game, preview the boys' game. It's all on the way next on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturday and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way. Head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
Spirit Lake. The final in this one, Estherville-Lincoln Central edging Spirit Lake tonight 42-38, and the Indians gave it everything they had. They had it down to a 2-point game with the ball, under 30 seconds to go. That's the ELC defense forcing a turnover when they need one. Estherville-Lincoln Central now 19-2, 9-0 in conference play. Spirit Lake 10-10, 3-6 in conference play. The Indians will go to Western Christian to finish up the regular season on Tuesday. We're going to have that here on KUOO. The Midgets will host Spencer on Tuesday to finish up. Leading the way for Estherville-Lincoln Central, who else but Haley Stokes. 13 points tonight for Haley. And again, ELC's defense, a big part of this one, as they force Spirit Lake into 17 turnovers tonight 11 for Molly Van Dyke. Brooke Smith led the Indians with 13, 7 apiece for Schneider and Turner tonight for Spirit Lake, who falls again to 10-10. The shooting percentages, not going to lie, they were ugly in this one. Spirit Lake shot just 11% in the second half, 2 for 18 to finish 10 for 36 in the ballgame. That's 28%. But ELC actually finished worse shooting percentage-wise. They were 5 for 23 in the second half for 22%, finishing at 26% in the game, 42. Spirit Lake, 38. What an entertaining girls game here tonight at Spirit Lake High School. And that's probably a great game for each of these teams to have entering tournament play. Turning our attention now to boys teams here in our boys pregame show. Thanks again, of course, to Doctors Norland and Cornwall at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake for sponsoring that girls postgame. Boys pregame now sponsored by Lakes Regional Healthcare. ELC boys having a nice season as well. 12-6, 4-4 in the Lakes Conference. Lakes Conference, any night somebody can win in this conference, it seems like. They've really had kind of an up and down season. I know they've been battling some health issues, some injuries here and there as well. But ELC 12-6, and they are going to be a number 1 seed in district play, as you'll hear from us in just a bit. We'll talk about that. Spirit Lake has had their ups and downs with a team that came in with not a lot of experience, 4-14, 0-7 in Lakes Conference play, looking for that first Lakes Conference win of the season. They're going to get an opportunity tonight here against ELC. The first time around with these two teams, it was quite a good game. Spirit Lake got an early lead in the game and then would fall to ELC 64-55 as the Midgets would come back in the second half. I had a chance to talk to the head coaches, Nick Brucke for ELC, Paul Brown for Spirit Lake. We'll hear from the coaches in 30 seconds on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com.
Down the highway to MHR Insurance and with the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
Welcome back to our pregame show from Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake. Online at lakeshealth.org. Spirit Lake and ELC getting set to do battle in Lakes Conference boys basketball. The Midgets won a nail-biter in the girls' game tonight, 42-38. And taking a look at boys Class 2A Sub-State 2, that's where both of these teams will be located at. In the top half in District 3, Spirit Lake gets West Lyon in the opening round. That's Monday, February 14th, 7 o'clock. We'll have it here on KULO from West Lyon. The winner of that game will go to Boyden Hall on Thursday for an 8 o'clock game. Unity Christian and Silio Chino, the bottom half of the bracket. That winner goes to Rock Valley that Thursday, and that'll actually be a game at Boyden Hall at 6:30 that night. In District 4, ELC is the number 1 seed. They get a bye, and they'll face the winner of Pocahontas area or Manson Northwest Webster. Okoboji takes on Emmetsburg in a game on February 14th at 7 o'clock. That'll be on Y100, and the winner of that game will face Sioux Central in the early game at Estherville on Thursday, February 17th. So there you go. We now know the boys' sub-state pairings for Class 1A and 2A. They also released the 3A sub-state assignments, and in sub-state 1, Spencer will get the likes of Storm Lake, Sioux Center, Sergeant Bluff Luton, MOC Floyd Valley, Lamar's, Humboldt, and Algona. It's basically the same sub-state with a team or two kind of cycled in and out every year. So there you go. Starting lineups for our boys matchup tonight. Let's go with the visiting Midgets of ELC. Coach Nick Gruke, 12-6, 4-4 in the Lakes Conference. They'll go with a 5'10 senior number 1, Ryan Schultz, 6'1 sophomore number 2, Owen Larson, 6'3 senior number 12, Blake Ingval, 6'3 junior number 20, Logan Nissen, and a 6'3 senior number 32, Jack Jensen. For Spirit Lake and Coach Paul Brown, 4-14 on the year, 0-7 in Lakes Conference play, and they will go with a 5'10 junior number 1, Caden Hassel, 5'10 senior number 2, Riley Reynolds, 6'4 junior number 5, Tyler Voss, 5'10 junior number 12, Braden Teesfeld, and a 6'2 junior number 24, Justin Ham. Starting lineups for tonight's matchup between the Indians and the Midgets. Let's go ahead and take a quick break if we could here, guys. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll have our tip-off with Spirit Lake and ELC on the way next on KULO and the video stream.
Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Pub 19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dine in or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
One more time. Let's keep it up for some Lakes Conference Rumble.
ELC and Spirit Lake. Lakes Conference boys basketball about to get underway tonight here on KULO. The video stream at explorecabogie.com. It'll be Tyler Voss taking on, I believe, Logan Niss, or check that, Blake Ingval, and it will be ELC controlling the tip at 7:59. Schultz goes down to the baseline. Now they'll kick it out. Larson for 3. No good, and a rebound goes to Voss for the Indians to start the ball game. Spirit Lake into the front court. Riley Reynolds with it. Goes to Voss. Now puts the ball on the floor. Tyler does. Spin move. Shot up. Won't go. Gets his own rebound. Putback attempt. No either. Pretty good defense there by ELC. Quickly up ahead to Schultz. Down along the baseline. He'll dribble it back out for Estherville-Lincoln Central. Goes to Larson at the wing. Larson puts it on the floor. Tries to kick it out and does find Jack Jensen. Now here's Schultz in the lane. Tough shot, too strong, and rebound goes to Reynolds and the Indians. Quickly ahead to Ham. Ham down to the baseline, picks up the dribble. Back to Reynolds. Tries to feed it back over to Voss. Picks it back up. Now he'll kick it back out to Hassel. Into the corner to Reynolds. No score, 1 minute and 5 seconds into the first quarter. And Voss over to Teesfeld. Teesfeld puts it on the floor, loses the handle on it. Now back out to Hassel. Caden dribbles into the corner. ELC just about comes away with the steal. It'll be out of bounds. Pretty good defense there by Schultz and Ingval. And Hassel the inbound for Spirit Lake. And finds Teesfeld. Now over to Reynolds. Top of the key to Voss. Back out to Hassel. Reynolds again in the corner. Riley drives the baseline. Kicks it out. They'll go into the corner for Hassel for three. No. Rebound to ELC. Everybody's cold early. Here's Larson quickly up ahead. And that should be a travel, but Nissen will instead get it back out to Larson. Now they'll go to the wing. This is Jensen. His shot is no good. ELC 0 for 3 to start the ball game. Still no score, almost 2 minutes in. Reynolds goes down to Voss at the block. Now it finds a cutting Caden Hassel. Shot is up, no good. Rebound ELC and Jensen. Larson finds Ingval at the wing. Now back out to Larson. They'll go to the other wing, Schultz. Schultz puts it on the floor. Dribbles to the free throw line. Goes and finds Larson. Larson dribbling with it to the free throw line. Into the lane. Foul called. And they're going to get Braden Teesfeld with his first. ELC to inbound underneath their own basket. Schultz to Larson, off the glass, in and out, no good. Gets his own rebound. Putback is good that time for Owen Larson. ELC on the board first. 2-0 Midgets. On the other end, Ham at the wing. They'll go back out top to Hassel. Over to Teesfeld right side. Teesfeld puts it on the floor, tries to dish it back down inside, and that was thrown behind Voss. That'll be a turnover on the Indians. And ELC to inbound underneath their own basket to Larson to Schultz as they break the press. Now ahead, here's Jensen, misses the bunny underneath, offensive rebound. ELC will have to kick it back out. Here's a three attempt, Larson, that's too strong. Another offensive board though for the Midgets. Schultz thought about a three, he's gonna travel with it. And got a little too far off balance there. Spirit Lake brings it up. Reynolds, Teesfeld, now to Voss. Now Teesfeld underneath to Voss. That was a good pass. Can he make the bunny? No, and defense was right there all the way. Spirit Lake 0 for 5, trailing 2-0. Ingval wants to run with it. Now we'll kick it back out here to Schultz. And they try to go down inside, but Spirit Lake reads the pass. It's stolen away by Voss. Quickly ahead to Hassel at the wing. And he'll go to Voss here. Tyler back out to Hassel. Drives in, bounce pass in the corner and throws it into the hands of Owen Larson, who wants to run with it. And he goes around the defense and lays it in. Man, that's a special player for ELC. He has all 4 points for the Midgets. They lead 4-0 with 4:10 to go first quarter. It's a real low score. Indians to Hassel. Into the corner to Ham. Got to get some offense going here. Ham to Teesfeld. Bounce pass to Voss. Back inside, Teesfeld can't quite hang on to it. That's the third turnover of the ballgame for Spirit Lake. Indians are going to sub, and they'll bring Dylan Stecker into the game and also Will Graves, relieving Ham and Hassel. Still full court pressure from Spirit Lake, and Ingval will inbound. Bounce pass into Larson. Larson skip pass ahead, or throws it way ahead, I should say. And then a loose basketball, and Spirit Lake comes away with the steal here. And it's Teesfeld into the front court. Now back out to Reynolds. Reynolds in the paint. Shot up. Off the glass, no. And they'll kick it back out for another opportunity here. They'll go to Voss. Loses the handle and out of bounds. Last touch by ELC, though. 4-0 ELC, 3:31 to go first quarter. And it's been low scoring all around, and it will be Will Graves to inbound. And he'll get it in here to Voss. Now Teesfeld. They'll go inside to Voss, and there's going to be a shove called on ELC. And it will be on Jack Jensen, his first team foul, number 1. So each team has a foul, and now ELC will sub and bring Logan Nissen back into the game, and also Ryan Schultz returns. Adrian Vaughn is in there for ELC. And Spirit Lake to inbound. And they're going to throw it in here. Can Teesfeld hang on to it? Schultz going to steal it away. Well, almost couldn't quite get possession of it. Spirit Lake up ahead here to Voss, and he'll lay it in. Voss, good job of snagging that one, and now we're going to have a blocking foul called on Spirit Lake, and that's going to be on Braden Teesfeld, his second. Corbin Quantz will check in here for Spirit Lake. 4-2 ELC, and we also see Larson return to the ball game here for the Midgets, and he'll inbound here to Schultz. 3:15 to go here first quarter. It's been real low scoring. Schultz goes to the wing to Nissen, now into the corner. That's, I believe, Tristan Howard. Now to Larson. Kicks it over from the baseline. Shot is up, no good. Rebound goes to Spirit Lake. That's Stecker. Dylan Stecker into the front court to the wing. Now picks up the dribble, goes out to Graves. Graves back out to Stecker. 2:45 to go here first quarter. 4-2 ELC. Graves double team. And a bounce pass over to Reynolds. Does find an open Voss, and he lays it in. We're tied. Oh, it was almost a problem there for Spirit Lake, but a good job by, I believe it was Graves finding Reynolds and then down inside to Voss. And that ball tipped around, and can Reynolds come away with it? Foul, it's going to be against Estherville-Lincoln Central, and a turnover. And I believe it'll be Adrian Vaughn, and he'll pick up his first. So Spirit Lake ball here, tied at 4 with 2:19 to go in the first quarter. And Stecker will inbound for the Indians. So Reynolds will bring it across the line here for Spirit Lake with 2:12 to go. Now they'll go over to Corbin Quantz, back to Reynolds. Reynolds puts it on the floor. Over to Voss, top of the key. Oh, and a little miscommunication, and Spirit Lake throws it away. So ELC gets it back with just over 2 to go in the first quarter, tied at 4. Been pretty sloppy and low scoring. ELC did not shoot the ball particularly well the other night in a loss to Storm Lake. Indians have recently played Storm Lake close as well. Here is a deep three, and that's off the front of the rim. No good, but an offensive rebound and putback. That's going to go for Estherville-Lincoln Central. And it will be good for Blake Ingvall. And the foul for Spirit Lake goes on Will Graves, his first team foul, number 3. Reynolds checks out, and so does Voss for the Indians. They bring, who is that? Let's see, Ham is back into the ballgame. And also Hassel. So Blake Ingvall to the line for the free throw. And Ingvall takes a couple of dribbles. Free throw on the way. Bounces off the back iron and falls through. 7-4, Estherville-Lincoln Central. 1:45 to go first quarter. Here's Ham. Out to Hassel. Gets it over to Graves at the wing. Now back out to Stecker, to Ham rather. Goes to Graves at the wing, dribbles in. Now back out to Ham. Justin drives in, loses the handle on it, does find an open, I believe that was Quantz, and he misses the 3. And ELC with the rebound wants to run with it. Oh, and a nice pass, and Vaughn will lay it in. 9-4 ELC. Indians could use a bucket here. Here's Graves. Splits the defense, draws a foul. They are going to get Ryan Schultz with a blocking foul. That's his first, team foul number 3. And the Indians will bring Tyler Voss and Riley Reynolds back in here and relieve Graves and Quantz. 1:04 to go first quarter, 9-4 ELC. Spirit Lake has the ball down. And they'll go in here to Stecker. Now Reynolds. Passes off to Stecker. Now Voss, back to Reynolds. Reynolds into the lane, Tough shot off the glass is good for Riley Reynolds. Nice job by Riley. Cuts that lead back to 3. On the other end, Larson wastes no time and a great pass to an open Jack Jensen. Larson draws the defense away, finds Jensen open. Layup good. 5-point lead for Estherville-Lincoln Central with 33 seconds to go first quarter. Reynolds with it, picks up the dribble, tries to force over to Ham. Turnover. Larson on the other end, gets it stripped free, picks it back up. Now goes back into the lane. He's going to draw a foul here with 21 seconds to go first quarter, and that will be on Justin Ham, his first, team foul number 4. Schultz to inbound for the Midgets with 21 seconds to go and a 5-point lead, and goes to Larson. He'll just dribble it back out here and go for a last shot. That's what Coach Nick Gruke wants. Back over to Schultz. Hands it back over to Larson, 8 seconds. Larson, guarded by Ham. Gets into the lane, dishes it into the corner for 3. No. Offensive rebound, put back, no. That's the end of the first quarter. Estherville-Lincoln Central 11, Spirit Lake 6. Second quarter in a minute on KUOO.
Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
ELC leading Spirit Lake 11-6. I'm Jason Jacobs. Thanks to Matthew Grisham, our video engineer, Mary Trainer, the audio engineer back at Mission Control here in Spirit Lake. And we're on KUOO and the video stream at ExploreKabochi.com tonight. Quick swig, it's 11-6 Midgets. Indians with the ball. Reynolds guarded by a couple of ELC players. Now an open 3 for Will Graves. That connects. Big shot there for Spirit Lake. Cuts that lead to 2, 11-9 Midgets, and here's Larson. Larson to Schultz, top of the key. Schultz dribbles left side, now kicks it out. Driving baseline is, I believe that was Howard, now up for a 3. This is no good, but ELC gets another offensive board. Credit Ingval, now up top to Ryan Schultz into the corner. Here's Larson for 3, and Owen Larson connects for 3. He answers for the Midgets. 14-9 ELC. 7:14 to go until halftime. Graves into Voss, out to Reynolds for an open 3. Good passing, in and out, no good. Liked the look of it there. Running forward with it here is Ingval. Now he'll slow it up. Go back out to Howard for NBA range. That's too strong. Rebound goes to Spirit Lake. Racing into the front court is Stecker. Down to the baseline, over to Voss. Voss back out to Stecker. He'll shoot the 3. No, too strong. Rebound will go to Estherville-Lincoln Central, and Larson almost loses it, now picks it back up. He'll shoot the 3 from the top of the key, and he's feeling it. And when Owen Larson is feeling it, you got to get a hand in that kid's face because he is a very deadly shooter for ELC. 17-9. Indians go to Voss. Eiler puts it on the floor in the paint. Tough shot, won't go. Little contact, no foul called. Rebound goes to ELC. Schultz the other way, gets around the defender and draws a foul on the floor. And that'll be Caden Hassel with his first team foul number 5. 17-9 ELC, 6:13 to play until halftime. And Ham and Quantz check back in for the Indians. The Midgets will bring Logan Nissen back into the game. Adrian Vaughn also back in. Midgets with the ball. Schultz to inbound. And goes to Larson, now out to Schultz for 3, and he connects for a tray. Whew! And all of a sudden, ELC's opened up an 11-point lead at 20-9. And the Indians really need some offense here. Here's Reynolds driving all the way. Layup, no. Rebound goes to ELC. And Larson into the front court. Schultz drives in. Now here's the top of the key three-pointer off the front of the mark for Engvall. Vaughn secures the rebound. Schultz going to shoot another three. That one is no good. Rebound this time to Spirit Lake, and actually they say it goes over the backboard. It'll be Spirit Lake ball, trailing by 11 with 5:37 to go until halftime. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. Back in 30 seconds on KUOO.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more. Plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
Score update from Y100. It is Emmitsburg leading Storm Lake St. Mary's 27-18 at halftime there. Emmitsburg boys, I believe, looking for win number 2. Into the corner here to Quantz. Now a 3 attempt on the way. It is no good, and ELC secures a rebound. And Schultz into the front court. Goes to Vaughn. He'll shoot the That's too strong, and a rebound goes to Reynolds. Riley will bring it up here with 5:10 to go until halftime. Goes to Will Graves. Now Reynolds. Puts it on the floor. Over to Graves, into the corner to Quantz, to Ham from the elbow, no. Spirit Lake remains cold and now commits a foul on the rebound. And it'll be a foul. Team foul number 6, it's his first, and Quantz and Ham will check out, and Stecker's back in, as is Hassel. So ELC ball leading by 11. 4:53 to go until halftime. And the Indians need a defensive stop again here and really need a bucket. They've only got 3 here in the second quarter compared to 9. And Larson dribbles into trouble there, does find Schultz. And he'll dribble with it now. Schultz goes to the free throw line to Engvall. Engvall puts it on the floor now, dribbles it back out. Pretty good defense there. Larson over to Vaughn. Vaughn to Schultz. And he's going to dribble it back out to the wing here. Now Schultz wants to go to the free throw line, finds Jack Jensen. They try to bounce it down inside. Jensen forces it. Turnover number 5, ELC. And Reynolds back the other way for Spirit Lake with just over 4 to play first half. Now this one off the glass, no. And a rebound goes to ELC. Schultz into the front court. Thought about a deep 3, now goes to Larson. Larson to Schultz at the wing. Wants a screen. Gets around one defender, now loses the dribble, and Larson will pick it up. Finds Vaughn. Larson saved things there for sure. He wants a screen. Wants Jensen to come back out here. I'll go to Schultz. Schultz back up here to Larson. We're going to have an offensive foul on Estherville-Lincoln Central and a turnover. And they're going to get Jack Jensen with his second, team foul number 4. Reynolds gets a breather here for the Indians as Braden Teesfeld's back in here with 2 fouls. And Braden brings it into the front court. It's an 11-point lead yet for Estherville-Lincoln Central. It's been real quiet for Spirit Lake offensively, and ELC at times has not been real great offensively either. Graves to Voss. Now here's Stecker. Indians could use a bucket here, and that's going to be tipped out of bounds. Good defense by Jack Jensen. And the Midgets will bring Logan Nissen back here, bring a little size in, 6'3". They'll also bring Tristan Howard, a senior, into the game for the drought. And it's 20-11, and on the other end, here's Tristan Howard, now back out to Engvall. They'll go to Schultz into the corner. That's got to be Owen Larson, and ELC turns it over. Teesfeld into the front court. Teesfeld, spin move. Ooh, just about lost. I think he might have traveled even. Finds Stecker. Stecker now back out to Hassel. He'll shoot the deep three. Got it to go. That's a big shot there. Cuts the lead to 6 at 20-14. 2:25 until halftime. Larson. He'll shoot the three on the other end. That's too strong. Almost bounced in though, and Spirit Lake gets the rebound. And here's Hassel with 2:15 to go. Picks up the dribble. And now tries to throw it inside, and Larson's going to steal it away. Up ahead to Schultz. He'll dribble it back out now. Now they'll find Larson top of the key. They'll dribble over to the wing. 2 minutes to go until halftime. 6-point lead for ELC. They'll go inside. Engvall. Tough shot. Goes for Engel. Wow, that's a nice bucket there. And ELC's lead is back to 8. Minute 45 to go here until halftime. Larson will walk it up here. Gruke. Now Schultz has it. Bounce pass over to Engvall. Inside to Larson. Wants to post up. Kicks it out for Howard for three. He connects. That's a big three for Tristan Howard. 25-14 ELC. The lead all of a sudden back to 11. Here's Teesfeld. Teesfeld hands off to Stecker. Stecker. Spin move. Shot up. No. Rebound. It'll be ELC. And quickly up ahead, and a layup on the other end for Tristan Howard. And a timeout on the floor. 47 seconds to go in the first half. It's 27-14 ELC. Back in 30 seconds on KUOO.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire Staff Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all.
27-14, Estherville-Lincoln Central leads Spirit Lake. 47 seconds to go in the first half of our boys game. Thanks for joining us here on KUOO and the video stream Okoboji Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center. But Spirit Lake will try to cut into this 13-point lead. Now they're going to face full court pressure. Reynolds will throw it up ahead, and ELC steals it away. That was nicely done by Jordan Jensen, who's into the ball game. And now a three attempt for Larson, and he got it to go. And that's what the midgets will do to you. Great guard play. Spirit Lake will break the press here. 27 seconds to go. Tries to pass ahead to Voss. ELC's got it again. Schultz has it now. 20 seconds to go. 16-point lead all of a sudden, and they're going to go for one more shot. Wow. Schultz dribbling with it here. 10 seconds to go. Guarded by Stecker. Wants to do something with it here. 4 seconds. Tries to get around Stecker. Oh, does pass it off. Ball passed over to Jensen. He can't get the shot off, and that'll be the end of the first half. Spirit Lake trailing Estherville-Lincoln Central 30-14. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. Our halftime show on Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center. That's on the way next on KUOO and ExploreKoboji.com.
Down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, less invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake.
Central leading Spirit Lake 30-14. More on that coming up here shortly, but let's turn our attention now to our girls' game earlier this evening, and what a nail-biter that one was. It was a great game between Spirit Lake and ELC. ELC, the number 4 team in Class 3A, comes away a winner tonight, 42-38. Spirit Lake girls head basketball coach Todd Rogers at our halftime show as we're getting entertained here by girls dancers, I guess. Dance team loves to have a little fun, right?
They've got this place rocking as much as we had it rocking.
You did have it at Estherville. What a great crowd. And now you got a great crowd here at home. Probably a little teaser of what you're going to see next Saturday when you host a home tournament game.
I think so. To be, in some big games and regional finals, and that's what it felt like tonight.
It did. It really had that feel. And I tell you what, you gave this number 4 team in Class 3A everything tonight. Let's just kind of take it through the quarters here. And early on in the game, Estherville gets a little bit of a lead on you, 15-10, and they kind of keep it at that 6-point range. I think they got as much as maybe 10 at one point, but you kept battling back.
They got off of that 7-0 lead. That first three was probably my fault. We threw a little junk at 22 hits a three when we were going to let her shoot, and she hits a three, so I scrapped it then, and we made some turnovers there, but we battled, and I thought we did a really nice job on Haley Stokes tonight. We played off her a little bit. We dared her to shoot that three, and she really didn't, to keep her out of the lane, because she gets everyone else involved when she gets in the lane, and she's such a strong finisher. I mean, that first shot she made, that was just an incredible shot, a strong move. So, after that, we kept her out of the lane, and we made Nichols, work for everything there. And she had 6 points, and 4 of them were from the foul line.
Yeah, I would agree.
And we kept her 3-point shooting, only 12 in check all night right there. So, defensively, I think we probably got out-rebounded a little bit there. We didn't keep them off the boards as well as what we should have. Their guards are very, very physical. They rebounded very hard.
Absolutely. The defense all around was really, really good tonight. You get it down to a 2-point game with about 35-ish seconds to go. What out there in a 2-point game like that?
A little spread out motion right there, and we got fouled. On the one we had a chance to tie, just didn't work out there. Got rebounding. We might have turned the ball over, something like that, and give the girl credit. She made 2 free throws to kind of wrap it up right there, but. No, I was really happy though when we were down 39-30 with 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
It looked bad at that point, didn't it?
Right there. We kept holding them on possessions, right, score, and we went on an 8-0 run for the next 4 minutes to cut to a 1-point game, and then it was just hang on who could execute at the end.
I tell you what. It's against an ELC team like this because they are not afraid to pull everybody out and burn a lot of clock.
Yep.
And Don's never been afraid to do that. Yep. And I tell you what, I thought you had to foul somebody in a couple of those instances, but you did a good job of fouling, and you didn't really burn a whole lot of time, which I thought was important.
We didn't want to come out man too early because we just couldn't match up with their speed on there. So we tried to do, a run and jump out of our zone. And, caused, a little bit of problems right there. And then when we did come out, man, we did a really nice job there. And, they might have had a couple ill-advised shots. They took the ball to the hole. We had great defense. And they took a turnaround jumper at the free throw line there. And we rebounded it well. So we did everything to win there. We just didn't score enough points when it comes down to it.
That said, I thought Molly, really good game tonight inside. Obviously, Nichols is a handful underneath there. And Fran Travis gets some of that credit too defensively. But Molly, man, she was excellent.
I think 16 of 19. And that was really, really important there. I thought Fran and Molly were good on defense when Haley was driving into them because we had a few rejections right there. We, sat back. We had height. We used our body well. And I thought Brooke shot the ball extremely well, and she didn't hesitate. That's when she's a really good shooter. She caught, she shot that thing.
Yeah, the thing about it against playing the ELC is it's just hard to get the ball to your shooters against them because they just do so much. But you know what? This is such a good game to have at this time of the year. And we've said it all along, all of these really good teams. Just trying to get over that hump, but you know what? You still got plenty of opportunities here.
We do, and we know we're due one of these times. We played Spencer's, right? 2-point ball games. Estherville 4. We had Cherokee tied in one of the games late in the game and down by one another. So, I mean, you look at all those teams we've played and how good they are. We're learning. And, you know, I want to give, you know, Ella and Taylor credit tonight, too. That, you know, Ella has a different speed. When she decides to turn it on, she is very fast and aggressive and can get to that basket. And I thought Taylor had a really good night driving. She made some spectacular drives there, drew the contact, and no, so, you know, we're so close right there, and, you know, we're going to play a tough Western Christian team. They're doing a nice job, and
yeah, they're back.
They are.
Their record's maybe not wonderful, but man, they've been right there. They beat Spencer.
Yep, they did, and you know, records at this time, it doesn't matter too much right now. It's just, you know, those regionals coming around, and you got to get high at the right time, play your best at the right time, and anything can happen.
Tell me about this Western Christian team. What did they do well?
Yeah, they're fast in the guards. You know, they're very fast, and they try to spread you out in the zone and that, and we got to attack the middle. We did a nice job the first game. We controlled that whole first game, and then we just kind of turned the ball over, let them take the lead, and then we got it back on a nice little run. But hard pressure in that zone, and they don't really come after you too much in the full court right there, so we just got to execute in the half court, and we got to keep playing good defense because, you know, once in a while we can score a lot of points, but, you know, you can't always rely on that as we're finding out this year, but you can rely on our defense.
Hey, if you got the defense, you always got an opportunity, don't you?
Exactly.
Coach, excellent effort here tonight. I really wanted this one, but I know a lot to be proud of here, and still a lot of basketball to play. So.
Exactly. I appreciate all the coverage, and, you know, I'd like to thank the fans. I mean, both sides. It was, like I said, it was a regional final game, and it was so loud in here. It was just a great basketball atmosphere.
Great atmosphere for both of these teams as they get to go to different regions in the tournament, which I kind of like that. Yes. I like that, you know, the
state did it well.
I agree with you. You got 3 different regions that these Lakes teams are going to be represented in here in 3A. I really like that, and then you got Spencer girls down in 4A as well, and so. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
It will be. It will be. So, well, I appreciate all the coverage.
Thanks so much, Todd.
All right, you have a good one.
Let's go get one on Tuesday, okay?
You bet.
Spirit Lake girls head basketball coach Todd Rogers joining us here, and again, ELC edges the Indians tonight, 42-38. Thanks again, Todd. In our girls matchup earlier, halftime of our boys game, it's 30-14. Estherville-Lincoln Central leading Spirit Lake. It was 11-6 after the first quarter, and ELC just got really hot the back half of that second quarter, outscoring Spirit Lake 19-8 in that second quarter. It was 11 for quite a ways there, and now they have stretched that to a 16-point lead as we go to the third quarter. Midgets led by Owen Larson. 3 3-pointers. He's got 13 points overall, 5 apiece for Tristan Howard and Blake Ingvald, 2 for Jack Jensen, 2 for Adrian Vaughn. And Schultz ELC with 7 turnovers. They were 12 for 30 shooting for 40%. Spirit Lake, not a whole lot of offense here. 4 for Tyler Voss, 3 for Caden Hassel, 2 for Riley Reynolds, 2 for Braden Teesfeld, 3 for Will Graves. 9 turnovers for the Indians. That has been a bit of a factor. They are 6 for 22 shooting for 27%. It was really cold all around to start the ball game. We're tied at 4 for the longest time, but ELC making that run back half of the second quarter, and the 30-14 lead and the basketball to start the third quarter here for the Midgets. And Ryan on the way off the front of the rim, no good. Spirit Lake comes away with a rebound, and Reynolds into the front court for the Indians, dribbles to the wing. The Indians just need a good offensive spurt here to start this third quarter. Teesfeld, top of the key. Goes over to Hassel. Out of the free throw line to Voss. There's Reynolds. Skip pass into the corner to Hassel. Drives the baseline, loses the handle on it, gets it over to Ham. Out to Reynolds for 3, and Riley connects. Reynolds with 5, and Spirit Lake cuts the lead to 13. On the other end, Larson wants to drive, and he will not get the layup, but he'll draw the contact and the foul. Free throws coming up momentarily as they will get a foul on Braden Teesfeld, his third. So Owen Larson goes to the line tonight. Our broadcast thanks to Siouxland Scale Services, the venue and Sportsman's Corner, Snappers Turtle Bay Cafe, and Jurdy Collision Center, and Larson makes the first free throw. We haven't had a whole lot of free throws, just 2 of them shot here for Estherville-Lincoln Central, who is a 71% free throw shooting team. Spirit Lake is a 64% free throw shooting team, and Larson misses the second. And the Indians come away with the rebound. 14-point lead. Reynolds drives left side, now kicks it out. They'll go down to Voss at the block. Tyler in the paint. Tough shot, no, but foul. Free throws coming up. Nicely done. Good move there by Tyler Voss. Justin Ham fed him. And the foul is the third on Jack Jensen, and he'll be checking out momentarily for Estherville-Lincoln Central. So Voss to the line tonight, and the first free throw on the way, good. Tyler on the season, 68%. Our broadcast thanks to Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths, Pizza Ranch and Spirit Lake, Dr. Craig Newell, and Northwest Bank. And Tyler Voss with another free throw here in a moment. And he cuts the lead to 12, 31-19. So Indians hanging around here. They can maybe get another missed shot, a steal here. Larson into the front court, dribbles right side, float off the glass is good. Man, the kid is special. Really good basketball player. On the other end, Indians go down to Voss, back out to Ham. Now they'll swing it around. Hassel into the corner to Stecker. Gets a screen, dribbles to the elbow. Inside to Voss, nice little feed, and Tyler Voss lays it in. Indians answer, 33-21. Larson again, and carries it. There's turnover number 8 on Estherville-Lincoln Central. or 33-21 ELC. Here's Reynolds. Goes to that right wing. Now out to Stecker, top of the key, into the corner. Here's a three on the way. That is no good for Ham, and a rebound goes to ELC, and Schultz wants to run with it, and he draws a foul. It's going to be on the floor, and yeah, that was definitely a foul on the floor all the way. And that foul going to go on Reynolds. That'll be his first. Team foul number 2. Schultz to inbound underneath his own basket. Goes to Engvall. Now Schultz gets around the defender, and the bunny won't go. Offensive rebound putback won't go. Here's a third attempt. It'll finally go for Logan Nissen. Well, it took 3 attempts, but they get 2 and the lead back to 14. Reynolds at the free throw line. Skips it into the corner. They just about lost it. Stecker comes away with it at the wing. Now Voss. He'll go to Ham again, looking for a screen. ELC trying to set a little bit of a trap. Nice move by Stecker. Drives in, layup, good. Dylan Stecker, the 6'3 freshman, didn't look it there. It's 35-23. On the other end, here is Larson for 3. That rolls around the rim, no good. We're going to have a foul on Estherville-Lincoln Central on the rebound. The official did not like number 20, Logan Nissen, crashing the board like, well, check that, it was number 12, Blake Engvall, crashing the board like that. So it's still a 12-point game, 35-23, as Engvall gets a breather. 5:11 to go, third quarter. Indians shooting much better here in the third quarter. Reynolds goes to Stecker. Oh, tries to feed it down inside. ELC tips the pass. Coming back the other way is Larson, and he'll draw a foul. And they'll say he's in the act of shooting, and free throws coming up. And I think they'll get Reynolds with foul number 2. Free throws coming up here for Owen Larson. 1 for 2 at the line tonight. And the first one is good. Our broadcast on KUOO brought to you by Okoboji View Golf Course and Pub 19 Bar and Grill, Steamway Cleaning, Interior Sewing by Lisa, and McKean's Pub and Grill. Owen Larson gets another free throw here. 6'1 sophomore shot is on the way, and nothing but net. The lead is back to 14 for Estherville-Lincoln Central, 37-23, 4:53 to go, third quarter. Reynolds gets around the defenders, shot up no, and draws foul, or draws contact on Larson. Reynolds tries to kind of return the favor there. He'll go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Riley, 64% free throw shooter on the season. He'll get 2 shots here. Spirit Lake's lone senior's first shot is on the way off the front of the rim, no good. I want to say thanks to State Farm Insurance agent Scott Troutman and Okoboji Realty for sponsoring the broadcast. Hassel checks out. Teesfeld back in the ball game. Reynolds another free throw for the Indians with 4:49 to go in the third quarter. And he connects. And that cuts the lead to 13 at 37-24. And he'll get a breather here. And who did they bring in for him? I know it was Will Graves. Larson to Schiltz. Out of the wing, Engvall. They'll go down to Larson, spin move. Now he'll kick it out into the corner. They go. Vaughn for 3. Good ball movement by Estherville-Lincoln Central. Adrian Vaughn connects. And the lead is now 16 for the Midgets again at 40-24. Graves will hand it off to Ham. Over to Voss. Inside to Ham. You're going to draw a foul on Vaughn. That'll be his second. Team foul number 4. 16-point lead for ELC. The Indians will inbound underneath their own basket. It'll be Graves. And surveys the floor. Does go in here to Ham. Justin puts it on the floor from the baseline. And now forcing it over to Voss, and he loses the handle on it. It'll be turnover number 11. Yeah, just you can't force it in those situations, especially when the defense has the position. Larson will bring it up for the Midgets. They're looking for more in their 16-point lead. Here's Schiltz. They'll go to Engvall. Swinging into the corner to Vaughn. Finds Engvall. Ball poked free. Spirit Lake comes away with the steal. Up ahead they go to Teesfeld. Teesfeld off the glass, no. Gets his own rebound. Bounce pass over to Voss. Yes, and 1. Nicely done. Good ball movement by the Indians. Foul on Blake Engvall, his second, team foul number 5 for the Midgets. Spirit Lake with 3 fouls in the second half. And Tyler Voss to the line. He can cut it back to a 13-point lead again. Voss, couple of dribbles. Will attempt to complete the 3-point play. Does. 40-27, Estherville-Lincoln Central. Larson brings it up for the Midgets. 3:40 to go, third quarter. Indians just hanging around. Here's Schiltz. Dribbles it back out. Now goes to Howard for 3. That is off the glass. Good. Bank is open, I guess. He says, shrugs. I guess it goes in. On the other end, here's Teesfeld. Thought about a 3. Skip pass to Ham. Into the corner. This is Stecker. Stecker puts it on the floor. Now dribbles into the lane. Top shot off the glass. Good. Nice move by Dylan Stecker around the defense. Indians 5 for 9 shooting in the third quarter. Much better. 14-point lead. It's over to Howard. Howard. Bounce pass over to Larson. Larson picks up the dribble. And they go inside. Oh, great feed and a wide open Engvall. They threw it through the defenders, and he lays it in. Lead back to 16. Wow, that was really well done by Owen Larson. Teesfeld goes to Voss at the block. Voss. And he's going to draw a foul here on the floor. And they will get the foul on Adrian Vaughn. That is his third. He will check out. Logan Nissen, well, he's staying at the moment. Logan Nissen and Jack Jensen return to the game. Vaughn does check out, so does Blake Engvall. With 2:40 to play in the third quarter. 16-point lead for Estherville-Lincoln Central. Caden Hassel to inbound for the Indians. And finds Voss, now out to Reynolds. Hassel at the wing, back to Reynolds. Riley goes to Hassel, doesn't shoot the 3. Here's Voss. Now Hassel again. Little give and go. Voss gets bumped. No call. Spirit Lake turns it over. Back the other way comes ELC. Schiltz wants to run into the lane. Dishes it out. They'll go into the corner, finding an open Howard now for 3. That's off the mark. And Spirit Lake with the rebound. And Hassel back the other way with 2 minutes to go. Now goes to Voss. Voss drives to the bucket and 1. Another nice move by Tyler Voss. Keeping the Indians in this one. 7th team foul for Estherville-Lincoln Central goes against Jack Jensen, his 4th. He'll check back out, and returning to the game is Blake Ingvall. So Tyler Voss, opportunity for another old-fashioned three-point play with 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go, third quarter. It's 45-31 ELC. He can cut the lead to 13. No, rebound goes to Estherville-Lincoln Central. And Larson will dribble it up. Guided by Teesfeld. Larson loses the handle on it. And now we're going to have at least a jump ball. Yes, possession arrow favors Spirit Lake. That's turnover number 10 on Estherville-Lincoln Central. Spirit Lake has 12 turnovers. That's been pretty even in this one, actually. Especially considering the really good guards that the Midgets have. And Vaughn checks back in. He'll give Larson a breather here. With 1:49 in the third quarter. It's still a 14-point lead for Estherville-Lincoln Central. Reynolds will go across the timeline with it for Spirit Lake. Goes to Voss. Little give and go. Now kicks it out. Here's Corbin Quantz. That's off the mark. Offensive rebound. Putback is good for Braden Teesfeld. Teesfeld, right place at the right time. The lead is down to 12. Now Vaughn working with it. Back out to Schultz. 1:25 to go, third quarter. Over to Howard at the wing. They'll go down to Ingvall. Ingvall back out to Howard. Over to Ingvall again. He'll survey the floor, dribbles towards the lane, now over to Vaughn. He'll shoot a three, and that one connects for Adrian Vaughn. ELC's got the answers here in the second half. Lead back to 15. Here's Hassel, shot fake, dribbles into the lane. Tough two, won't go. Voss with a rebound, can he rip it away? Jump ball is called, possession arrow favors ELC. Oh, just about got it. There did Voss. He was a little bit off the mark, and Tyler's going to get a little bit of a breather. That was a good effort. And he's hurt. I think he's got a little blood maybe here, actually. So he has to check out. And there's a spot on the floor they're going to try to clean up here. 48-33 ELC, back to a 15-point lead. 57 seconds to go here in the third quarter. The Midgets led by 16 at halftime, so the Indians have really played them evenly here in this third quarter. They've been as close as 12. All right, I think they got things cleaned up here. Our broadcast thanks to your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee and United Community Bank. And under a minute to go in the third quarter. And Larson returns to the ball game for the Midgets. Dribbles it up here. What do we got here? And he's got blood. And maybe that's where they have it. And Larson's got to go to the sideline. It's off the knee. Well, he had to skid there to try to go after that. Keep him up with 51 seconds to go in the quarter. So Ingvall will inbound for the Midgets. Goes to Schultz. Spirit Lake trying to set up a little bit of a trap. Poked away. Spirit Lake comes away with it. It's Hassel. Into the front court, 40 seconds to go, third quarter. Now over to Ham. Thought about a three, now Hassel at the wing. Gets the ball poked free, gonna lose it. Schultz into the front court, now we're gonna have a foul. And they're gonna get Hassel with a foul here, I think. Yep, and that'll be his second after the turnover. Ryan Schultz gets the credit on that one. Got the steal, drew the foul too, and back to the game comes Owen Larson. He'll relieve Howard. Indians need some good defense here with 27 seconds to go in the third quarter. They're going to bring Will Graves back in here for Hassel. 15-point lead for Estherville-Lincoln Central, and I would be willing to bet they're going to go for one shot. Schultz line crosses it here. 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Over to Nissen. Finds Larson. 12 seconds. That's who they want to have the basketball. 10 seconds. Now 7 seconds. Larson just about lost the handle on it. Tries to dish it down. Offensive foul is called and a turnover. Got a little out of control. That was great defense there by the Indians. 3.9 on the clock. Let's see if Spirit Lake can get a shot off here to end the third quarter. Yeah, I think they got a spot they're going to wipe up again here. That just a little perspiration on the floor. Guys are working hard here through three quarters. ELC 48-3. We've got 3.9 seconds to go yet here in the third quarter. And Dylan Stecker will inbound for. All right. Stecker into Graves. He'll chuck it at the backboard. Ooh, and go off the backboard, and that's the end of the third quarter. Estherville-Lincoln Central 48, Spirit Lake 33. Fourth quarter in a minute, KUOO.
For internet service, it's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
The fourth quarter of this one, with Estherville-Lincoln Central leading Spirit Lake in Lakes Conference boys basketball 48-33. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jason Jacobs. Thanks to watching on YouTube and on the CF video channel if you got a Roku or Amazon Fire Stick. Mary Trainer, our audio engineer, on 103.9 KUOO on your radio dial. We thank all of our great sports sponsors and you for listening and watching this evening. So still a 15-point lead for the Midgets. They led by 16 at halftime. And the Indians will try to... I think we got a new jersey here for Tyler Voss. I think it's now 25 for Tyler Voss, as they had to switch the jersey, and he's got a headband there because a little blood, it looks like, up top. Called on Owen Larson. That is his third. And free throws here. Oh, and Reynolds can't make the 1-and-1. Gets his own rebound, though. Indians get another opportunity here. So here's Voss to Hassel. Now the defense tries to poke it away. Will they succeed? It's going to be picked up by Teesfeld. Goes to Voss, lays it in. Indians recover after. He's got a maybe dinged up a knee or a hip here, and he'll check out, and he'll be relieved by Jack Jensen, who has the 4 fouls. So it's a 13-point lead for ELC with 7:29 to go yet in the ball game, and you just feel like if Spirit Lake could get any sort of an offensive run, anytime they get a couple shots, ELC just immediately responds. They've led by as much as 16. And here's Blake Ingval, who will walk it up now for Estherville-Lincoln Central. Ingval goes into the corner to Howard. Now he'll go skip past to Schultz and back to Larson. Larson goes over to Howard, and they're just going to try to force Spirit Lake out of the zone here. To Schultz. Here's Larson for 3. Too strong. Who's going to get a rebound? ELC gets the rebound. And it's Schultz now with it. Under 7 to play. Spirit Lake in a man-to-man here. They'll go to Ingval. Bounce pass Schultz. Goes to Larson. Reverse layup good. Wow. Great drive to the bucket there by Owen Larson. Couldn't do the right-handed layup, so just dribbles right underneath the basket, gets the reverse. They'll go over to Voss. Here will the Indians. Oh, and a spin move, and the layup is good for Tyler Voss. Nice answer. ELC on the other end. Jensen. Now they'll go left side, Howard. We have a boys final on Y100. Schultz drives in. Layup won't go, but he's fouled. Free throws coming up. A foul on Caden Hassel, his third, team foul number 5. ELC with 9 fouls. Emmitsburg defeats Storm Lake St. Mary's tonight 57-45. So Ryan Schultz will get 2 free throws here for Estherville-Lincoln Central. Free throw on the way, no good. Our broadcast thanks to MHR Insurance, the Hut Bar and Grill, Consumers Company, and Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative. It's a 13-point lead. We'll try to add to it here with 6:14 to go. And the free throw is no good. 0 for 2 there. Voss with the rebound, and Spirit Lake with 6 minutes to play. Reynolds into the paint. Kicks it back out to Teesfeld. Now finds Voss top of the key. Over to Graves. Graves dribbling with it. Does find Reynolds again down inside to Voss. Goes up with it. Draws a foul on Larson. That's 4 on him. That's a big foul, really, because Larson's going to have to check out here with 5:56, and he really is the leader of this ELC team as a sophomore. So Tyler Voss to the line for 2 free throws here. And he connects on the first. So it's back to a 12-point game. This is as close as Spirit Lake has gotten here in the second half. Tristan Howard relieves Larson with 5:56 to go. One more coming up here for Voss. And the free throw coming up, and that's good. And they put the points on the wrong scoreboard there, and now they've got it right. No, they don't. It should be 50-40. Into the front court goes ELC. And I think we'll figure that out. Vaughn dribbling in for ELC. Now back out to Schultz. Maybe they didn't. Should be an 11-point game, 50-40. Or 50-39, excuse me. I think they got that wrong. ELC to Vaughn. Shot on the way, off the rim, no. We got a foul on ELC on the rebound. And with 10 team fouls, should be some free throws coming up here. All right, 12-point game here. And Voss back to the line. I still think it should be 11 here, not 12, because it was 50. Here's the free throw. That one is good for Voss. Timeout by ELC head coach Nick Gruke. 51-40 on the scoreboard. We're going to take a quick timeout. Back in 30 seconds, KUOO.
His staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Windham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Pub 19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dine in or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
Let's see if they can figure it out. Should be 50-40. I got the right number at least for Spirit Lake, but either way, it's another free throw here for Tyler Voss. They'll get it worked out eventually. Voss. And the free throw on the way. That one's good. All right. 51-41. And Schultz with the basketball here. Into the front court to Howard. Howard surveys the floor. Now back out to Schultz. Still 5:12 to go in this one. Dribbles in with it. Tough shot. Will go. What a nice shot by Schultz. A good answer there for Estherville-Lincoln Central. Down to the baseline they go. Voss loses it. They say he travels. Yeah. Stecker will check in here for Ham. 53-41 ELC. If we get a timeout, I'll try to add my ELC numbers again. But I think they gave a point there to ELC when they shouldn't have. So Schultz with it here. Goes to Engvall. Loses the handle on it. Spirit Lake comes away with it. There's turnover number 13 into the front court. Reynolds. Oh, and they try to throw it underneath, and ELC can't quite come up with a steal, so it'll remain Spirit Lake basketball. 4:36 to go, and this is where Coach Gruke says Howard. 4:36 to play. ELC with a 12-point lead. Here's an inbounds play. And they'll get it into Graves. Back into the corner, Reynolds. Now he'll dribble it back out. Riley to the free throw line. Now they'll go into the corner. Teesfeld drives the baseline. Tough shot won't go. Offensive rebound. Voss putback is good. Very nicely done. Lead down to 10, 53-43, 4:18 to go. Now Larson brings it up, goes to Engvall. Surely they'll be trying to go for Larson here, and they do. He thought about a three. Skip pass over to Nissen, into the corner to Schultz. Schultz going to dribble it back out. Now goes to Nissen again, and back over to Larson. Under 4 to play. Larson gets into the paint, kicks it out. 3 attempt. Nissen on the way. That is no good, and a rebound goes to Spirit Lake, and the Indians, good defense there. Into the front court. Stecker drives the baseline. Now back out to Reynolds. Don't have to rush it yet, but you need to probably come away with points here if you're Spirit Lake. Reynolds goes to Graves, back to Reynolds. Here's Stecker. Skip past Graves. Now they'll go to Teesfeld. Ball tipped around, and Larson comes away with it. Into the front court to Vaughn, and they'll go back out to Larson here. 3:20 to play. Vaughn dribbling with it here, guarded by Reynolds. Tries to go around the defense, hands off to Nissen. Back out to Schultz. And did they get things corrected? They did. All right, so they now say it's a 9-point game at 52-43. Schultz over to Nissen. Up top, Vaughn will shoot the three. He's connected a couple times, does not this time around. And Spirit Lake with a rebound. Opportunities here. Stecker into the paint. The layup, no, but Voss put back in one! Excellent job. That cuts the lead to 7. And the foul is Blake Engvall's third. So if Voss can make a free throw, it's a 2-possession game with 2:48 to go. And all of a sudden, it feels a lot like the first time around in Estherville, where Spirit Lake has an opportunity late. That one off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, who's going to get it? It'll be ELC basketball. Timeout on the floor, full timeout, 52-45. Estherville-Lincoln Central, 2:44 to go in this one. We'll take a 30-second break, and more boys high school basketball coming up on KUOO and the video stream at explorecabogie.com.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
High school basketball on KUOO, thanks to IGL Teleconnect, Bank Midwest, and Northwest Iowa Bone Joint and Sports Surgeons. 52-45, Estherville-Lincoln Central leads Spirit Lake in our boys matchup tonight here in Spirit Lake. ELC edged the Indians in the girls game tonight, 42-38 to remain perfect in Lake's conference play at 9-0. ELC will try to complete the conference sweep when they host Spencer on Tuesday. That will not be an easy game probably for Estherville-Lincoln Central. They kind of ran away from the Tigers the first time, but Spencer's a real good team out of Class 4A as well. 2:44 to go here. 7-point lead for the Midgets. And Larson, guarded by Teesfeld, and picks up the dribble. It's got to go into the front court. Does find Howard. They'll go into the corner, back out to Howard, and now they'll find Larson again. Ooh, they just about had an issue there. Instead, Larson gets it back on the floor. Over to Howard. Howard up top to Larson. Down to Schultz at the baseline, drives in, loses it. Reynolds steals it away, stripped away by Riley Reynolds. Riley, cross court to Teesfeld. Get it ahead there, boys. And they find Voss, 3, no. What do we got? Foul on the Voss on the rebound, it looks like, and that'll be the first on Tyler. After the missed 3. 2:05 to go. Only team foul number 6, so no free throws yet. Spirit Lake does have ELC with 10 fouls, though, so if you can get a foul here if you're Spirit Lake, you go to the free throw line in a 7-point game, and the Indians will slap on some pressure. ELC goes to Larson. Up ahead, they'll find Howard. He'll just be content to dribble it out and let Schultz come and take it from him. And now Larson. Minute 55 to go. Indians can't wait a whole lot longer. They're going to foul here. Stecker will pick up his first. And that's the 7th team foul. So it'll be a 1-and-1 shot here for Owen Larson. He is 3 for 4 at the line. And as I expected, not really the guy you want to foul, 83% free throw shooter, as Teesfeld checks out with 3 fouls. Larson goes to the line tonight, trying to add to the 7-point lead. The 1-and-1 free throw is good. Bounced around on the rim a little bit, does fall through. Thank you to Okoboji Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center for sponsoring our broadcast tonight. And another free throw for Owen Larson coming up shortly. And that one is nothing but net. Lead back to 9. Hassel over to Graves, back to Hassel. It will cross the timeline. Drives into the lane, around the defense. They let him lay it in. He says, I'll take it. Lead back down to 7, minute 38 to go. Indians need a steal here, or they need to at least get the clock stopped. Get the ball out of the hands of Larson more than anything. Now foul here, it's Schultz in the corner. Schultz hasn't made a free throw, back out to Larson. Minute 20 to go. They go to Howard. That's the guy to foul right there. And they'll get it down inside. There's a layup, and it's good for Engvall. Indians tried to foul, and official does not reward it. ELC comes away with 2 points, back to a 9-point game. Reynolds with a minute 03 to go. Ahead to Hassel, back to Reynolds. Somebody's going to have to shoot a 3 here pretty soon, I think. Reynolds gets it poked free, picks it back up, tries to. And we're going to have a foul on Estherville-Lincoln Central, it looks like. That might be a little bit of a gift. The foul is on Logan Nissen. It is his first, and it'll be 2 free throws here for Riley Reynolds, as that's team foul number 11 on Estherville-Lincoln Central. Riley 1 for 3 at the line, and they could use him here. 9-point game, 53.2 seconds to go. Couple of dribbles here for the Spirit Lake lone senior, and the free throw on the way. Ooh, in and out, no good. Thank you to Lakes Regional Healthcare and the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake for sponsoring our broadcast. Another free throw here for Reynolds. Can cut the lead to 8. And they'll get the players subbed in here. Teesfeld's back in. Quantz as well. Reynolds. Free throw coming up. And that one will bounce in. So the lead down to 8, 56-48. ELC throws it up ahead here to Howard, and he'll dribble it out with 47 seconds back over to Schultz. And they will have to foul Schultz. Schultz is an 80% free throw shooter, or not just shy of 80%. He is 0 for 2 tonight, though. Foul goes on Corbin Quantz, his second. Team foul number 8. 1-and-1 free throw here for Ryan Schultz, 5'10 senior for Estherville-Lincoln Central. 45 seconds to play in this one. Schultz can make it a 9-point lead here. And the free throw on the way. Rolls out. Spirit Lake comes away with it. Hassel into the front court. 40 seconds. Can't waste any time, boys. Or check that, it's Graves. Here's Stecker. Puts it on the floor. Drives in. Tough shot. In and out. Voss with the rebound. Put back no good. Stecker gets the third chance. And one! Nice job by Stecker and Voss fighting inside. And the foul on Schultz, his second. So a free throw coming up here for Dillon. He can make it a 5-point game with 28.6 seconds on the clock. Spirit Lake looking for a Lakes Conference win. 0-7 in conference play. Have had opportunities. Conference is just loaded this year, by the way. There is not a bad team. Free throw's good. 56-51. Way to battle by this Spirit Lake team as Quans checks back in. You're going to have to foul here. Got to extend the game as much as you can. 2 possessions. And there's Larson. Larson puts it on the floor and gets out of a blocking foul. Teesfeld will reach in. That was almost clean, but definitely was a foul there by Teesfeld, his 4th. So it'll be free throw, or a free throw for sure here for Owen Larson, as the Indians will sub offense for defense again. Larson at the line, 5 for 6 tonight. It's 1-1. And if you're Spirit Lake, if he makes the first, maybe hope that he at least misses the second one, and he makes the first. So it's a 2-possession game yet. And can he stretch it here to a 3-possession game? 6'1" sophomore with a free throw on the way. No. And he jumped across the line. He knew he was going to miss it, but he jumped across the line, so they're going to wave off the foul, or the foul shot, and it'll be a 6-point game with 20 seconds to go. So it's still not over. Reynolds, got to hurry, Riley. Got to go. 16 seconds. Reynolds. Spin move in the lane. Tough shot, won't go. Rebound to who? It'll be Schiltz. And he'll get fouled here. 5 seconds up ahead they go to Engvall, and he'll be able to let the clock run out. Great effort by Spirit Lake against a great ELC team. The Midgets win this one 57-51. They improve to 13-6, and they're back ahead of the 500 mark in conference play at 5-4. Spirit Lake falling to 4-15 on the season. They are 0-8 in conference play. We will take a 3-minute timeout. Post-game show on the way with Doctors Norland and Cornwall at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. Hope to chat with Spirit Lake boys head basketball coach Paul Brown. That's all on the way in 3 minutes on KUOO and Explore Kaboji live video.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest, member FDIC.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
Estherville-Lincoln Central defeats Spirit Lake 57-51. Game reset. It was 11-6 ELC after the first quarter. They stretched it to a 16-point lead at 30-14 at halftime. It stayed at a 15-point lead after 48-33. And then in the fourth quarter, Spirit Lake really makes a nice run. They outscored the Midgets 18-9 in that fourth quarter, but ELC comes away with the 6-point win, 57-51. For Estherville-Lincoln Central, 23 points for Owen Larson tonight, 9 for Blake Ingval, which a quiet 9, 8 for Adrian Vaughn and Tristan Howard, 5 for Ryan Schultz, 2 for Logan Nissen and Jack Jensen. Midgets with 14 turnovers in the contest. I had them shooting 41% in the game, 21 of 51. They were 9 of 21 in that second half for 43%. Both teams shot much better in the second half. Spirit Lake 52% in the second half, 13 of 25. They shot 40% for the game, though, 19 of 47. So just too much of a hole. And again, that latter half of the second quarter was really the difference in this one when ELC stretched what was in anywhere from a 9 or 10 to an 11-point lead all the way up to 16. Spirit Lake offensively, monster night for Tyler Voss, 25 points. 5 for Caden Hassel, 7 for Riley Reynolds, 4 for Braden Teesfeld, 3 for Will Graves, 7 for Dylan Stecker. Indians finish unofficially with 15 turnovers in the contest. Spirit Lake falling to 4-15, still looking for that first Lakes Conference win at 0-8. Estherville-Lincoln Central improving to 13-6, 5-4 in Lakes Conference play, but you can see, just how close you are between 4-15 and 13-6 in this league, and there's just not a bad team in the Lakes Conference. Cherokee, I think, is sitting there at second to the bottom in this conference, and they're a really talented team. They beat ELC earlier this year, and it's just anybody's game night after night. And so Spirit Lake, good effort here tonight, but ELC comes away with a win. And again, the final in the boys' game, 57-51. Do hope to hear from Spirit Lake boys head basketball coach Paul Brown. They're getting the wrestling mats out here at Spirit Lake High School because tomorrow it's Class 1A and 2A sectional wrestling. A 2A sectional here at Spirit Lake, also a 2A sectional at Estherville-Lincoln Central, and then 1A sectionals at Akron and Jewel. And we'll have reports from both here at Spirit Lake, and then I'll have reports from the studio for the other 3 sites tomorrow. Starting at noon, that's going to be on Q102. About every 10 minutes, we'll have a report for you as far as how things are going with the wrestling tomorrow. So looking forward to that. And again, coverage starting at noon on Q102. And then the following Saturday, we'll have district coverage, not only from Sioux Center, but also from Webster City and from Emmetsburg. So looking forward to that. Coach Brown is going to join us here momentarily in our post-game show from Doctors Norland and Cornwall at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. We'll talk more about our upcoming sports schedule here in a moment. Let him slap the headset on. Coach, thank you so much for joining us here in the post-game show. Another great effort by your guys tonight. You're so close with this young. I don't know if I want to call them a young team anymore. They still are a young team, but 57-51 ELC escapes, and I just love the fact that your kids don't quit.
Yeah, and that's what we talked about at halftime and then after the game. We really, we didn't come out the way we wanted to in the first half, and talked about it at halftime, and I thought kids responded really, really well. And this is a tough, they're a tough team. They're a really good team. Larson kids really, really good, and a great environment. So it was a place where we could have rolled over and just been done, but I was really happy with how our guys battled.
Yeah, I love the fact that you compete this well in this environment because it really had the tournament environment, which is good this time of year to have.
Absolutely.
And I think the difference in this ball game really was the final 2 minutes of the first half when ELC goes on about an 8-0 run.
Yep. Yeah, and we didn't do a good enough job with our main keys. Our main keys are valuing the basketball, getting back in transition, and defensive rebounding then at that point. And ELC did a really, really good job of, really crashing the boards there in the first half and getting out in transition. Then they forced us into some bad turnovers. So, when you do all 3 of those things, it's not a recipe for success for us. So, they did that really good job there in the first half.
How about Tyler Voss and the 25 points? This kid is turning into an animal.
He really is, and he just battles. It's night in, night out. We're on a back-to-back, and he did the same thing last night. He just works his butt off, and, they got some good athletes guarding him and are physical with him, and he just continued to battle through it. And, we did a much better job of putting him in great places to succeed in the second half. So credit goes to our guards there, but, there's just no quitting that kid. It's a lot of fun to watch.
This league is just loaded.
It's pretty tough.
This is not an easy – I think – on some levels, because we're down to 6 teams right now, maybe we get a little overlooked at times. But I'm telling you what, any given night, anybody can win in this league, and everybody has stepped out of this league and picked up a quality win.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously Siouxland's a really, really good conference.
Sure.
And it's fun to see when we, compete with them. They get some, we get some, and Northwest Iowa as a whole is just really, really good basketball. And then, specifically with Lakes Conference, each team has a guy.
Yes.
And it's tough. And, tonight was Larson. Spencer obviously has Pensenhauser. There's just a lot of guys in this league. So, especially when you're out of the guard that can make shots like he was tonight and, hand in the face, step back three, stuff like that. It is tough. And, it really tests us, gets us battle ready for postseason play. And I'm really excited for our guys. Obviously record-wise, we're not where we want to be, but, we're in some really close games with some really close teams here after Christmas break.
Absolutely. And you can beat your first-round opponent in West Lyon.
Right.
Because you did earlier this year.
Yep.
So not that you will necessarily, but
exactly.
you can.
Yep. Yeah, and I think that's a confidence level with our guys. It's tough after only 4 wins to come into every game and play as hard as they do and be as confident as these guys are. But they truly do believe they can come into every game and compete, and we have. So it's been really exciting to see. I know we're really excited for the stretch, down the stretch, and you got 2 great opponents coming up. And, just get preparing, hopefully playing our best basketball in a week.
Jackson at home on Monday, right?
Correct.
And we're looking forward to covering that game here on Monday night. And Jackson is obviously a quality opponent coming from 20 miles north in Minnesota.
Yeah, we talked to Coach Gruke before the game, and they played them early in the year, and it was a 10-point game for them, so another battle. He said they got some good young players and some long guys, so we expect another really, really good battle. So, it's always fun when you get to play that, out-of-state teams. It's a little different for them. They're used to the 2 halves. So it's just a little different. Instead of 4 quarters, they go 2 halves. So
So then you, of course, you get to finish up with your old friends over at Western Christian. Hey, well, why not one more time over at Western Christian, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So they're playing really, really good basketball right now. They're a really tough team, and we preach it every time. We just want to go out and compete. Put your best basketball on the court, do it for 32 minutes, and then we got to accept the outcome from there.
Coach, great effort again here tonight. Thanks for joining us, and good luck next week. We'll see you there, okay?
Thanks for all the coverage. Really appreciate it.
Really appreciate you coming up here as well. That's Spirit Lake Boys Head Basketball Coach Paul Brown on the post-game show. Thanks again, Coach. And again, our post-game from Doctors Norland and Cornwall at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. That's going to do it for our broadcast here tonight. Again, upcoming schedule for tomorrow. Coaches Show 8:15 here on KUOO. Sectional Wrestling on Q102 starting at noon. Those are the reports on Q102 at noon. And then tomorrow afternoon, Matthew's going to be busy at 1 o'clock. He'll have to put on the winter parka and head himself on over to that Mammoth Ice Arena, taking on the Bogie Mammoths. He's got the long underwear ready to go. Waterloo Warhawks at Bogie Mammoths. Love to cover a little hockey on the video stream. Always a lot of fun to watch those guys. 1 o'clock. We'll have the 1 o'clock game tomorrow on the video stream here at ExploreCabogie.com, and looking forward to that. Hawkeyes are hosting Minnesota, and that's always fun as well for men's college basketball Sunday right here on Campus Radio. 2:30 pregame, and Gary and Bobby will have the call at 3:30 Sunday. And then, of course, next week, as I mentioned, we're busy. We got Jackson County Central Spirit Lake Boys Monday here on KUOO and the video stream at around 7:30. And then Tuesday we go to Western Christian. I'll have that one on Tuesday. Mary Trainer, it's always a lot of fun getting basketball games with you, my friend, and it's always been a blast, and thank you so much, as always, doing a great job from Mission Control, and thank you to all of our wonderful sports sponsors. Thanks to Matthew, and most importantly, thanks to you for listening in at home. Final scores, Estherville-Lincoln Central wins the girls' game 42-38. They win the boys' game tonight 57-51. I'm Jason Jacobs. Good night from Spirit Lake High School.